Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. We have a special show live from Los Angeles. It's all about 3 hours of jewelry, great values, lots of brand new, super designer high-end. I got to say high-end. Wow, do we have some incredible pieces. Not only did I bring out the 30-carat blue wing block D pendant that is our round, that is our largest stone actually in jewelry, but I also do have a new tennis bracelet. It is in yellow diamonds. Just when you thought a tennis bracelet couldn't really be upgraded, we did. We've got the yellow diamond tennis bracelet. I know we've had something like it before, just once. I needed about 50 of them. There's only one. We do have that today. A new yellow diamond, just had a request actually. Just was on the phone looking for a yellow diamond band from yesterday. Well, guess what? Most everything gone. So this is where, again, these live shows are where it's at. You know, a lot of people, again, nice to review the shows, and in today's day and age, review them at your leisure, look back at shows. But honestly, with one of a kinds that we have here, not always the best idea if you're looking to get something special, because the pieces do go, and quickly at that, especially when we have all these one-of-a-kinds in abundance. So we want to make sure you get your favorite piece before it's sold to somebody else. We have that fabulous yellow diamond. That is why we do these shows live. That is why there are folks that do not miss the shows live, because that's how you get in on these one-of-a-kinds. But also, we have a stunning Paraiba. I have a brand new couple of really large pendants for you, whether you like pink opal, huge aquamarine, a gorgeous designer piece. I will tell you, there's a really special zircon here that has a very, very diamond-like quality about it. We also have some new earrings. They're huggies that are unlike anything we've ever had, and we know we have a lot of success and popularity with different huggies that we have. They are so wearable, but we're actually bringing you a new kind, and what makes them upgraded is that they have baguettes and rounds together. I would love to get these for myself, but honestly, that's never going to happen because we have 5 of each cold color in only the white and the yellow. They are going to fly 10 pairs for a Sunday morning nationwide. Yeah, I don't think those are going to stick around. So stay with us. We'll do those at the top of next hour. Little huggies that, again, diamonds, 3 rows. You're going to love them. We also have a Paraiba. It's the feather ring. So if you want to have a Paraiba that doesn't take itself so seriously, we do have that. High style, high design there, and more. There's a lot more on the way. So hopefully you can stay with us for the next 3 hours we're going to have with you, and I hope you can find something you love. If there is anything you want to pick up, something you fall in love with on the air here, well, it is a good time to dial in and pick it up, because I'm still discounting. I'm still in sale mode. You can't take me out of the sale mode. You know, you can take the sale off the show, but you can't take the sale out of the show host. I keep discounting everything. And so we even have a Paraiba wheel. That's green Paraibas in assorted sizes and cuts, and they're on discount. Wait till you see. Better than they would have been during our sales show. So we're actually going to take a look at a Morganite one of a kind. This is a big ring, and it's a lot of value as well. So I hope you're ready for a big Sunday, well spent shopping and saving, and really giving you all the big values you want. This is item number 112-8344. How we get started on a Sunday with this fabulous Morganite. And this is a really special look here. It's a carat 68 in the center, but then it has all those diamonds all the way around it. Do you love it? I love the stone. I love the stone. I love the ring. And actually, it's got takes that pear-shaped theme and carries it through the ring, but of course little heart cutout details there that are subtle, just kind of look like a beautiful lacy designer quality. And then you've got this beautiful rose gold. It does stay in the rose gold. So we've got some pieces here that will stay in the gold color they're in. 46 points is the diamond weight, and it is going to be, oh yeah, very affordable. You know, we start the show off right, reward those of you that are early birds that are ready to go, and I hope that we can find something that will just amaze you here as we get into that fabulous almost summertime. So here we are, I mean, right, unofficially, yes, last week, but you know, we're not quite there yet, but I think we've got a lot of things planned where we're going to be seeing folks, and we want to celebrate life, and we want to really just have special pieces for special occasions. And like I say, you can make every day a special occasion when you got jewelry like this. It's not even $29.99. We've got one only. Keep that in mind. So feel free to dial in on the early side. It has quite the large look, and this is a true pink Morganite, by the way. It doesn't have that peachy lighter quality either. This is a real true pink, like a pink diamond would look. So that's very important. We actually have a really rare pink diamond. It's kind of a pinky orange today. That's quite sizable. It's actually over 1 carat. Last time I saw a pink diamond over 1 carat, it's $70,000. Mine today is not. So stick around if you're a diamond collector as well. But let me, actually, I'm going to flip it around, Tony, the other way as well, so everyone can see it that way too. So you've got different ways to wear your pear shapes. Obviously, it is a large ring, but you know what? It's not overpowering or heavy. It's not cumbersome on the hand at all, and it's not even $29.99. It is a huge blowout. One caller gets it. Carat 68, big ring, lots of gold, lots of diamonds, and just all one big value at $999 instead. So we'll save you $2,000 off the already discounted price and make that awfully easy. But again, starting the show off so right. We have some really deep discounts on some of our best in ruby. I've got a couple black opals. If there's anything that I mentioned that you want to see sooner rather than later, well, we can help you out with that. That is why we are a live show and interactive. So again, the phone number is there to reach us here live in the phone bank at any given moment. So all you got to do is call it. That's really it. It's just, dial in and tell us if you have a request, maybe something that we can check on from the last couple of days. If you've been reviewing, we can do that as well. But let's get into, I have a stunning coral, and everything's going to go today. It's just one of those things where we've got a lot of, again, beautiful pieces, a lot of brand new on the way. Great looking aqua. I do have an Alexandrite that's actually a heart shape. That's pretty rare. A Brazilian tourmaline and quartz that's in a pendant. For those of you that did miss the yellow diamond band yesterday, I showed it like 4 or 5 times, and it did get its home. But look what I have here today. Along those same lines, but even more so, look at this ring. That is new today. That's also in yellow and white diamonds. What do you think of that? Woo-hoo, I love this one. This is a very, very it's a very elegant ring. It's a very bold ring. It's a cocktail style that is going to give you some of the largest diamond weight, and they're not just small diamonds. They're huge individual yellow diamond pear shapes. So we're looking forward to that as well. That's going to be coming up, and that's going to give you some like 3 carats or so in diamonds. Okay, so that's a really good way to go, but out of bigger stones, not smaller. Now this one's $9.99. Let me show you our coral pendant. This is a wild one here, and that one's here for $9.99. I don't think that's going to last very long. Now this, it's actually a roval, and we've got a huge discount coming your way on this one. We've been seeing some great corals lately in pendants and earring drops. Now we have 112-0107, and it is in white gold only. So again, keeping the gold restrictions here, but that is a really beautiful 14 karat 16 by 15 millimeter roval. So it is a nearly round. I think for the most part, it's going to look like a round from a distance away, but it's our 16 by 15, no carat weight there. Needless to say, it's large. You do have a series of the baguettes and the rounds here as well in the diamond bow design that's right up top, and you've got that roval. And it's going to be diamond weight at 39 points. So beautifully done there. We have just the one. I hope you're all ready. It's a beauty. Let's take a look at this from a distance on the hand here so you can also see what it's going to measure, because that's important. It's a big piece. Look at that. And this really almost like bow design up top is really attractive, very feminine, and it just is a way to take that bold red. That is practically pure red, about as pure red as a coral is going to get out of the Mediterranean. It's about 1 inch and a 3/8 top to bottom measurement, so that's really lovely. And again, stays in the white gold, so that's crucial. So just again, you got to love the white gold and the way it's set with all those diamonds. Let me show it on the neckline here as well, so you can see what that will look like from a distance away. And we're going to take it on down back to the wheel, and we're going to make sure it goes. Simple, easy, affordable piece here. Should be, and I know has been, a $39.99 piece. We're going a lot lower than that, and it's not going to be $39 or even $29 or $19. We're so excited about this one. Yeah, another big discount for you in the white gold, baguettes and rounds, almost a half carat in that diamond weight. And yet it is going to be down to $9.99. What a big value that is. I mean, nobody's going to see that coming. That is just a beautiful, beautiful piece, and yet so rare to get anything in coral. I mean, really, it is very, very limited, and you're seeing, usually at this point, you're going to have to go to antique pieces, estate pieces, things like that. Nothing really new being harvested, if you will, from the depths of the ocean. It's just been going through too much lately. So that's a beauty there at $9.99, and yet it's going to be our one and only. So let me know if you'd like that one or the Morganite pear shape or anything else that you've seen here that you're thinking, well, I'm going to see if that's still available because I can't stop thinking about it. And you know my shopping rule, that is always the safest bet. When you can't stop thinking about a piece, that's meant to be. And that's when you got to take it. There's also a gents Paraiba. Now, Paraibas are one of the most expensive stones in the world, yet this is in a gents ring, and I feel like it's one of the better values we have of the day is our gents Paraiba. So if there are any guys out there looking for a Paraiba and you don't want to spend $20,000, we've got you covered. Plus, we have a new diamond band, and we have the Paraiba and the feather ring I told you about. We have a Tanzanite that's a blue wing block emerald cut. Look at this one. This is coming up a little bit later, but I just wanted to show it to you because we are going all out classic here. We really are. Yesterday it was the round with the 3 big diamonds on each side. Today it is my dream ring. It's just, in a nutshell, my dream ring. That is just as elegant as it gets. Classic, timeless, big, important diamonds all the way around. And look at that stone. That is impressive. So that's going to be coming up a little bit later. Just wanted to tell you about it. And then let's show you. We got this big, bold yellow diamond ring. Here's that close-up. Wowza. And some of the brightest yellows you ever will see all together in one place here. Call me on the Morganite, call me on the coral. They're still here, but we got a lot of busy phone lines, so needless to say, those are probably going. We have a ruby discount coming your way, a new tourmaline. Do we have any animal lovers out there? Do you love the wise old owl? He's coming up too with, trust me, a design you've never seen before. So I'll give you a glimpse at it. Whoa! Look at that. So that's coming up. Designer. Yes, we've got some really cool new designer pieces, that's for sure. But here we go. This is, I'm so glad you're with us. This is 112-8270. And yes, stick around. We got a big Paraiba blowout. The green Paraibas are on discount today. But this one is, well, we got to break it down here. There's a lot going on. And most everywhere else, you're just going to find a big old lump sum of diamond weight. We're going to actually break it down on individual levels here. It's all 18 karat gold. You have a 37-point oval. So that's the first thing. We're going to really pinpoint that oval that is right there in the center. And Jason, what are you taking? Morganite or the coral? It's got to be one of those two. All right, coral is gone. Congratulations. So that coral is gone. And then here we are with our 37-point oval. But then all those pear shapes, everything else that's in yellow diamonds is going to go around and around and around. They're all huge pear shapes. And that totals 211. So 211 in the pear shapes, plus we're going to break down the white diamonds, and then I guess there's a 9-point, oh, I see. The halo around the oval is also 9 points. So just again, little extra detail there. The 9 points are the yellow diamonds right around that oval in the middle, which allows that 37-pointer to look even larger. And then we have the white diamond weight at 53 points. Hey guys, Joanne, could I ask you guys if it's not too much trouble to move back a little bit, just because it's really loud. So just if you guys could, because I know you're going to be teaching all day, so I'll just have you move back to row 2. So here we go. This is going to be a really special look, and it's got the 53 points in the white diamonds also. So put it all together, and what do you have? Well, we're going to be looking at 3 carats 10 in diamond weight overall. So big value here. We've got the huge, amazing moment, and yet there's only one, and it's not going to be $15,999. So it's a very special ring. It definitely has that cocktail kind of appeal and look to it. Really, really special. And here it is with it on the hand here. So it's big, and yet it's going to have that classic band all the way around through the back. And then you've got that really special outer row in the white diamonds, just kind of to bring it all together. And again, every yellow diamond, with the exception of the halo, all the other yellow diamonds are huge individual stones. We've got a $15,999 price. I'm going to do better than that. And we're going to make it one only, of course, and it stays as is in the 2 tones of gold. But those are some of the brightest in the yellow diamonds. We could see little tiny accents and never see little tiny accents be that bright, that bold. That's what really the difference maker is here, is that those stones are not a lighter yellow, which is most of the time what you see are those really kind of more faint types of colors in yellows. And we love those too. They're still rare, they're still beautiful, but if they are lighter, they are just inherently, in the scheme of things, a little bit more affordable than, let's say, their brighter, richer, darker counterparts, which is what you're seeing here, and it's going to be better than $10,000. So there is one, and I've already fielded emails and calls this morning early that were folks asking about pieces from yesterday, pieces that are already gone. So I don't want you to wait too long, because I don't want you to miss out. And this is going to be absolutely incredible as far as value goes. And the ring itself, well, the ring is incredible. That's covered. And we're going to make this even better than 99, 89, 79. You know, we start with a really incredible showcase here, and yet here it is for less than even $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000. We're blowing it out for $49.99, and it stays as is. And remember, that's even the upgraded 18 karat gold that you're getting as well. So you get that huge upgrade in the 18 karat, the yellow and the white together, all those diamonds, and every single one matched to perfection, bright as can be in their color, as we mentioned. It just is a total rock star, and that's the ring you're going to feel so proud wearing. I hope you do always. But again, this, you know what it would pair up really well with is this bracelet right here. This one right here, yellow diamond bracelet. As mentioned at the top of the show, we have, I believe it's only the second in all these years I've been hosting this show, 9 years running, and yet this is going to be the yellow diamond tennis bracelet. Then just every 4 yellow diamonds breaks it up, you got a white diamond. So it's really that mix and that beautiful blend, and that is coming up. Now, the only caveat is that's a 6.5 inch, which I know won't work for everybody, but hopefully if it does, and that's what you've been looking for. We're going to make that one a great value as well. So we've got a ruby discount. That one's $49.99. Again, our coral's gone. There was still the Morganite that we started with at $9.99. So if you want that $9.99 Morganite that was at the very top of the show, you definitely let us know and we'll have that for you. We also have a really nice tennis bracelet that's on the smaller side today, so really everyday wearable, and that's going to be affordable as well. So looking forward to that. So how about this one? New and unique and stunning design, and of course the owl with so much meaning, and that's what's coming up right now. I'm going to hold him to the side here for a moment just so we can really see all the details as close up as possible, but this is still, I've seen a lot of great designer jewelry in my day. That is something I have not seen. And look at all the details, from the cat's eye chrysoberyl eyes to the many 6 bicolor tourmalines that are really matched. I mean, it's amazing. And then the detail of two-tone 18-karat gold. Well, let's introduce you to 112-8042, which is our owl brooch and pendant. There's a bail and there's a pin. There's actually, well, 2 bails. They'll go right across the top, of course. And then you've got a pin, so you can wear him as a brooch as well. 18-karat two-tone. That's in the 18-karat yellow gold. 5 carats exactly of your bicolor tourmalines. I love the florals. There's yeah, he's not just sitting on a branch. He's sitting on a branch with the florals around it. And 5 carats in tourmaline, 50 points in cat's eye. Then you've got the 12 points in the diamonds and a whole lot of gold. So really special piece. And again, so many ways to wear it when it's got the versatility of being a pendant or a brooch for you. And it's not going to be even close to where it should. I mean, think about what it takes to make something like this. Just putting the materials together as I show it to you on the hand here. So you can see the size, the length, the measurement, the dimension, how it looks from a distance, how you can still really read what that design is all about, what it's supposed to be. And yet, look at that. The bicolors, I mean, really? Bicolors and 6 of them together that are matched like that? That's not an easy thing to do. 1.25 inches top to bottom. And of course, so many different ways to wear him. Let's take a look here from a distance away. So just to show you how that looks from a distance and see how amazing he is. All right, back to the wheel we go. So that's the size reference there. Again, bail or pin. So pin dent, if you will, but it's not the convertible where you're wearing one and the other. It's just, again, really a beautiful way to go. So how about this one for, I think we can really take it on down for you. Better than even that $69.99 price. And you know, designer pieces like that, 18-karat gold, sure enough, that would be a wonderful value. Every one of those tourmalines is so clean. And like I say, if you don't have a brooch, get a brooch. You need a brooch. You need one great brooch. And I think they should be, because they're in and of itself really separate you from everybody else in your style, because not many people do wear them. And so it really can instantly take an outfit from kind of just blasé to a little more wow. And that's really exciting. And then again, you wear it as a pendant as well. So beautiful statement piece, really done. And if I can make it affordable to the point where it's less than the price of the materials to make it, then it's an easy deal. And we'll take it down just that, $19.99 on this designer owl with all those different gems. And you couldn't ask for a more rare, exotic variety of gems together than bicolor tourmalines and cat's eye chrysoberyls. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen that combination together in one piece. But it really works. And the eyes, I mean, the fact that the eyes are going to follow you like that, because there is the chatoyancy, which does move with the light and move with the movement of the piece. So you actually have the eyes that kind of do that great movement, yet they still look good with the greens and the pinks of the tourmaline and the yellow gold that, you know, is the branch, and all that satin finish with the high polish. Gorgeous. $19.99. So something kind of fun and personality driven, a conversation piece for sure, but also one of those that's really going to be the ultimate in style. So that's here as well. And then here comes the big ruby. So a ruby that's going to be over a carat that looks as clean as this one does is a wow. It is a beautiful ultra high clarity ruby, and we'll just show you pieces. If you see anything you love, or if you better yet have a request, please get those in. We're happy to help you out and find you what you need. And then of course that top of the hour is going to be coming up in about 40 minutes. The top of the hour is when we see the new huggies. So please stick around, because there are only 5 of yellow gold and 5 of white gold to go around. And that's the sad part, is that when I have an earring like this, usually we need a few hundred, and I'm going to flash them here. Look at this. I want these earrings so badly. Is there any way I'm going to get one? Heck no, because those are the ultimate. I'm telling you, they are the ultimate earring we've ever brought in that size. And they are white and yellow gold. So start thinking about how many you need. I say how many because you want to gift them or stack them in your own ear. And they would be a great size for either primary piercing or secondaries or thirds, and all the way on up. So you got a lot of versatility there. But here we go. Ruby is going to be 1126840. I mean, seriously, are those not the prettiest earrings ever? Baguettes and rounds. I just cannot get over the price tag. They are so good. I thought they were going to be $10,000, and I'm not even kidding, because I've looked at earrings like that for myself, and they are, whoo, they are pricey. Not here today. First time ever bringing them. I wish we had an unlimited quantity. We don't. So again, start thinking about if you want white or yellow gold or how many you need in that hoop earring. Here's our ruby, which is a 111, bright and clean. And then look at the powerful diamonds. Everything from pear shapes to rounds to baguettes that flare in towards the center of that piece. And yet here we are with an 84-point diamond weight in platinum, stays in platinum of course, but this is one of the ultimate high-end rubies that we can bring you with the ultimate color. The clarity is there. You see what? Blue reds. That is really how we usually know it's Burma without saying it's Burma. That's how you know. As a gemologist, if you are given a piece of jewelry blindly and you know nothing about it and you're to appraise it and certify it and give all those details, that's how you know typically is really off the bat visually, you know based on the secondary hue. And that really tells you a lot as far as the origin. So there are other tests you can do that, you know, are a little bit more invasive and comprehensive and a little more detailed when it comes to chemical elements. But that's really how visually we ID rubies and their origin. And this has probably more of that blue red than I've seen in any other ruby before. And yet here's what it looks like on. It was $69.99. And that's why it's here. It was. Now, there was a little sale event going on. Okay, I say little. It was huge. And a lot of you are going, I can't get a value anymore because the sale event seems to be over. Well, it might seem that way. But let me put it this way. That piece was marked down to $4,999 during my sale event. I did not show it. And that means it would have been $4,500. Instead, I'm going to take it lower today because we got to move jewelry even when there is no sale. We got to move jewelry even when there isn't a banner right up here. So this is where we're motivated to take the sale prices and go even lower. And I mean that. It's still a sell it or melt it opportunity. It may not say that right on your screen, but it's still exactly what's happening with this moment. It's either get it out of here or we got to move along with it, because you can't keep pieces around after they've been given a price discount like I'm about to give it. That's what's designed to send it out the door, and it should, and it will, and it's going, and it's not even $49. Remember, that would have been with your 10% off. So those of you who are going, I don't know, I wish it was still 10% off. Do you? Because that would have been $4,500 and a great value. But I'm going to give you a better value, and that's what we're here for today, right? That's what we're here. Let me save you a ton. It's not $4,000 or $3,000 or $29.99, and that's a big ruby, and it's about as clean as they're going to get. And we're going to take it down to $1,999. That's it. $19.99 first caller on that one for a 111. Always tough to get a ruby over 1 carat, and look at all the big diamonds. Yes, it's almost a carat, but you've got the individual stones so large. The baguettes that turn in towards the rounds that go down the middle. The rounds and the beautiful, are they marquise or pear shapes? Let's take a good look. They're all angled in, so it's really tough to tell. There are marquise cuts. Look at that. 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Top and bottom. Framing that stone, $19.99. Hey, by the way, Jason, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Do you remember back when you got that coral? Who was that? I just want to say thank you. Janetta? What, we're not sure if that's the pronunciation? Okay, so we hope it is. Oh, well, thank you so much. Wonderful. All right, so we still got some great pieces. The big diamond ring, the big yellow diamond that is, the owl is here, and that one is here, $19.99. And don't forget about that tennis bracelet, a big value on huge individual yellow diamonds all throughout that tennis bracelet, line bracelet style. Also have a gold quartz here that's new. And then we've got the hoop earrings. Again, top of the hour, 37 minutes from now, if you're counting down. Make sure you're with us at the top of the hour for these hoops. And yes, I'm going to show you the yellow gold as well, so you can start to decide, because I know you're going to dial in early. 5 pairs of each gold color. I wish I had hundreds. I'm not kidding you. These will absolutely fly. It's the best value I've seen us do in earrings. It's not some little like 10-point diamond weight. There are 3 rows per earring. They are gorgeous. They really are. So you're going to love those. But again, I am limited, so I have to tell you in advance, we are limited. Now, we're going to do something a little wild here. We're going to put up Paraibas. It's one of the most important stones in the world, and I'm just going to put them up early because this is another thing that it's going to be a little bit tricky, because they're all one of a kinds. They're all Paraibas. That means they have the certified content of copper. So I'm going to move on from that one, and we're going to put up, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot to look at here. There are going to be 5 pieces, and they all have been priced before. Some were $6,999. Some were $7,999, and others were $8,999. They're all coming together on a wheel. So when I tell you that if you see one you like with these neon blue greens, and some are bright green, that one's more of that mint, like lime green. Some are more of the minty blue greens. This one is a round in a beautiful, heavier kind of style of that split shank. We have, oh, look at this. That's another one. Look at that cushion cut. Another one of those more lime green type of colors. The blue greens are really center, and this one here, I love that blue green there. So there are the 5 that we're going to share with you. It is going to be one of a kind on each, of course. They are, let's see if we can change the gold color. How about on all of them? All of them. You have to choose your piece, but then you have to decide, do you want the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold? It's completely up to you. So this would be your moment to call in early, because every single one of them has copper content. You see that there's a wide variety of colors that they can be depending on the blend, if you will. It sounds like I'm selling wine at the vineyard, when that would be my cousin's area of expertise. She's a winemaker of the family. Yes, I'm just talking about the blend of Mother Nature. Still Mother Nature, yes, making beautiful things. This is where, again, the colors are all a little different just depending on their chemical makeup. So as we talk about gems and their color are oftentimes, again, determined by not only their origin, but it's where what is present in that earth, wherever it came from. And in this case, it's all Mozambique stones, by the way. The original source and original find was Brazil. And then, of course, much later on, a few years later, there was a find in both Mozambique and Nigeria. And so there were more. And this is where, again, you've seen them in purples, you've seen them in golden yellows. Sometimes they come in pink colors. And then, of course, varying stages of blue and blue-green. And then completely green in some cases as well. So that's what you're going to choose here. Which one do you love? But either way, whichever one of the 5 that you decide is best for you, they are copper bearing. That's what, in a nutshell, is what makes it so important and so premium, is the fact that they have copper, and that's what really elevates their rarity and their price tag. And again, they're not just, everyone, like, people tell me all the time, you know, I saw this piece of Paraiba, and it's rough material, and it was not all that expensive. I was able to get a big piece of rough, and it was not all that expensive. Well, there's a big difference between rough material that's completely essentially rock that is included, and facet grade material, gem collector's material, because a lot of stones, even if they're faceted, once they have a lot of inclusions. And that's not the case here. As we look at all 5, they're all super clean, super bright, super neon stones. So that's the beauty of it, is you're getting the ultimate high-end quality here, as we like to bring. I mean, it tends to be, if it's not high quality in a gemstone, we're not going to put it in jewelry. That's kind of the first thing always, is that if it's not a great stone, why bother flanking it with gold and diamonds and everything else? So here's the deal. Everyone's probably scared because it's $59.99 is my lowest price of the 5, but here's the beauty of it, and that's why we're doing it so early, is that all 5 are going to go. You're going to choose your size, your gold color. There's no extra charge for any of that, by the way. You don't have to pay any extra to get a different gold color than what it's in. You don't have to pay any extra to get it sized. You're not going to pay any extra to get it shipped to your house, and then you get the option to actually get it home and then decide if you even like it. Right? You don't have to. You don't have to keep it. So if you want to see what it's all about before you essentially commit, that's what the money back guarantee allows you to do. But here's what we've got. And trust me, they will go. And again, you see the varying colors. It really shows you a bit of everything. We've got a little more neon here. This one's more of that lime green. Then we get into kind of a really beautiful, like bright Granny Smith apple green. And then we start to get into the blue greens here and definitely here in the middle. So you're choosing your favorite, whatever suits you best. Maybe the designs is what also is, you know, going to go ahead and influence your decision. There are obviously VS diamonds in every single one. They arrange a little bit depending on the piece. We'll try them on as you ask for them, but it's Paraiba. So it is supposed to be super, super expensive. Here today, they are not. Let's make it easy. I need to get some callers on the line. And by the time we do get callers on the phone lines, I have a feeling once this price gets down to its final low, there's going to be far more callers than there are rings to go around. These are all one of a kind, so that would be the piece you're getting. But the beauty, again, we don't have to leave it. We've gotten kind of used to that over the last 2 months, is what you see is what you get as far as even gold color. That's not the case here. We really, I mean, I look at it this way. That was the way it was supposed to be with this discount, to be honest, but I really fought back on that and really pushed back, because I feel like if you want to have Paraiba and you've been after one for a while and this is that moment where they're going to be more affordable, I really want you to have have exactly what you need. I want it to not just be the stone that's amazing, but I want you to have exactly the look, the color, the aesthetic that you want. That's important because most of us are not going to own 55 Paraibas. They're really rare and tough to find, and they get very expensive when you do find them. So here's the solution, and we're going to bring them down right now. Every single one is going to go. Trust me when I tell you, this is not the kind of thing that sticks around. When I bring them below even, that's the lowest price of any of the 5 as they started. We're not even doing half of that. And let's face it, we got smart shoppers out there. If those are $3,000, they're going to go. They're not $3,000. They're not $2,000. They're not $19.99. And that's why you want to be on the phone lines, because if you like it, somebody else might too, and therefore only one ring. It's going to go very quickly. I've got a carat 70 just to walk you through some carat weights. That's the carat 70 with 59 points in diamonds in a bridge. Middle row goes right under. I have a feeling someone's on that one right in the center. Yes. You got it, front right. Well, let's talk about that. That's a beauty, isn't it? That's a really, it's almost a princess cut, isn't it? It's that really stark cushion cut square. 356, 23 points in diamonds. And that one's going to be, of course, that's actually our biggest stone in there. That's the biggest by far. We even have 18 karat gold. That's back here. 18 karat gold with diamonds on the profile. These are the types of rings that should be already gone, by the way. Front right's already gone. Thank you so much. I'll try it on for you. It's not going to be $19.99 though. So with one already gone at $19.99, and there's a very good reason why. That's an incredible price tag, but they will all 5 go. This is your chance to pick them up. It is a chance, and I really, again, I'm really, not many people are in the position to make Paraibas affordable. So this is your day. And yet that one, again, already spoken for, but I want them to see it. This has got that designer 18 karat gold mounting with the diamonds through the profile as well. Here's the most blue-green, I would say, in the middle. That's going to be our 129 with 67 points. Here's another blue-green option, little lighter on the diamond weight, but it's a 204, and it's a 14-point diamond weight. Then this one's spoken for. That's the bridge. Here's the round. Remember, that's 18 karat gold. That's going to be a 127 round, 80 points in diamonds. They're not even $1,499 for genuine Paraiba, all copper bearing, all different shades. I wish you could get them all because they're all really different and they're all absolutely beautiful, and they are all worth so much more than what I'm pricing them at, and they're not even $14.99. We'll keep on going. Again, this one is already spoken for right over here, so I'm going to take that down. And remember, you're choosing your gold as well, and you could always go rose gold if you want. I don't recommend it, but it's a possibility. And here's what we'll do instead. They're not even going to be $14. They're not even $13.99. Yes, I wish I had a billion of these. I have one of everything, and there are 4 left. And which one do you like, Zine? The back right. He's liking this one, that blue-green oval. Remember, that's a 204 with 14 points in diamonds. I'll try it on. They're not $13.99, by the way. This is a value unlike I've ever seen. I've been selling Paraibas on TV for 20 years, loose and in jewelry both. And this one may be gone. And go ahead, Jason, let me know which one you like. They're not even going to be $13.99. Do you like the middle? Yeah, I knew it. I don't know. I just knew it. I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it. That one's going to be item number 6418, and nobody's paying $13.99, and that one's also gone. So again, they're all flying. We're going to make them $1,299 a piece. Now, Zine, do you have that back 204? That 204, right? You got it for sure? Okay, so that one's gone. Jason, you've got the middle one for sure, yes? The item number is going to be item number 1126418. Zine, your item number is 1125302. Okay? Jason, you've got it, right? All right, we have 2 left, and it's going to be the 2 really bright neon greens, too. One in a bridge and one in 18 karat gold as well. And so they will be, and I know Andy's already got the big one there. He's got the 356. What a buy that was. And we've got 2 left. It's either the carat 70 on the right or a carat 27 on the left. Remember, the left side is 18 karat gold. We have backed up calls. Can't get anyone through, but take what you can. And this one is the bridge, which the diamonds go underneath. And then this one has got the profile detail all the way through the sides that you could still, if you wanted to stack. Yes? The only 2 that are still available are those 2. The 2 that are up there right now, which are the round and the cushion. Yeah. Okay, the 18 karat gold is gone. Let me try that on. That's going to be item number 1125206. Here it is on the hand. Yes. Which one? Oh, you want the last one, the bridge? Okay, so they're all sold out. That one's for you, Joanne. Let me know if it comes back because we have some people who missed out. And then I think Jason's got this one as well. And that's going to be, and do you still want the other one? Do you want the other oval as well? Okay, so item number is 1126916 on yours, Jason, and then Joanne, yours is 5206. All right, they're all sold out. Congratulations. Let's move on to the gold quartz. New, and I know we can't even get everyone through on the phone line, so that is why you dial early. I tell you all the time, Some people heed the advice and they usually get the jewelry. Here we go. This is so special, isn't it? It's item number 1127785, a brand new gold quartz. If only Paraibas could always be $12.99, right? I've got one later that's a 40 pointer and it's not going to be. So, you know, it was one of those values, you know, you guys know the value inside out. There's no doubt about it. Can't keep the values down. And that's what we're doing all day, by the way. So we have 2.5 hours left of this madness in values. So I hope you'll stay with us and enjoy. But here's the new gold quartz. This one's going to be a big stone, $555 in your gold quartz. That is a good one. It's a round. It is a round. I love that pattern. And then the way this triple split kind of cinches in, it's got the double row down the middle and the outside rows along the sides. And that's a diamond weight of 86 points as well. And that one is going to go quickly. It's in the white now. You can change it. So we're giving you some gold color change options, which is wonderful. And we have a chance here to get you, I mean, that ring's practically filling up the space that 5 were just filling. So it's a big ring, and we'll show it to you on so you can also see it there and really get a sense of the size. Plus, you could actually, what you can do is tilt Wonder Rings in, like if you wanted to add, just saying, it doesn't really need any extra diamonds, but if you wanted to, you could tilt them in. Which one's back? Jason, are you freaked out yet? He's like, why does she always know what I'm going to say before I say it? Yes, go ahead. Oh, goodness. We can size it for you, but it's a 6.5 right now. The carat 70 just came back, so I'm going to show you another one, and here we go for everybody who missed out. This is the one that is going to be, boom, I'll show you that. So if you missed out on that one, that's the only one. They were taking 2, and then they decided to just take 1. So here we go with 1126916. And I know you probably just hung up, but we're going to ask one more Paraiba caller and collector to come back in, because this is the carat 70 cushion cut, and it is in that bridge style with 59 points in diamonds, and that is back here at $12.99. So just an FYI, that is here, and that is a beautiful look. And look at how it's finished on the inside, and of course you can change the gold color on it. So if that's the one you want, it's a really bright, very, it's got the neons, which we expect a lot of times from Paraiba, and that certainly does have it there. So that would be the neon green. Congratulations if you do get. I just want to pop that in for another look, because that one is back and still available, and just didn't want, I know we had a lot of people we turned away, so want to make sure you know that one is still here if you'd like it. Okay, coming up, the gold quartz, big blowout here on the big 555 with the triple split shank. And of course, that's interesting, the way that this quartz, of course, it's more of that white backdrop. You see actual 24 karat gold running through it, and then really kind of it almost looks two-tone there. Gold doesn't come in white gold because, again, that has to be alloyed and usually rhodium plated to do so. But here's what you have in what that surface shine and polish gives. It's going to be one only, 86 points in diamonds. Beautiful look on the hand, which I'll show you again if you missed it, and still one Paraiba remains available. So again, if you want that last one, you can get it. And I hope you will, because it's very important, and we want to make sure everybody gets everything that they want, because obviously one of a kinds is the name of the game again today, the exception being my limited diamond earrings. But here we are with the gold quartz. Blowout time is here. Again, I'm keeping the new items on sale. You have to understand that really is, it's only the way it's got to be. We got to transition out of a big sale, especially when usually it's, 2 days, 3 days of a sale. This was 2 months. So, we transition out by doing some really keeping the values and keeping the discounts going. So I hope you don't mind that we're still doing the discounts and still doing the deals for you, because that's what it's all about. That's what you need to be able to shop, and you want to rest assured that you're getting the very best value for better than we can make it for. That's when you know it's a deal, is when you're paying less than what the manufacturer puts to get, like they'll put the whole thing together. That's what it's all about. We know, because we're the manufacturer. This one, for example, not going to be $49.99. As I said, we're going to make it a lot better, and we'll do that one for $1,999. That is it. And then we got the Gens Paraiba here, which I am shocked at how affordable our Gens Paraiba is. I'm not sure how or why a 65-point round is so affordable, but we do have that. And then the ultimate Tanzanite pendant is here. I mentioned it the other day, so just manifested it. It came out to play today. I was mentioning that there is only one larger stone than the 20 karat 43 that I've been showing you the last couple of days. And so naturally we had to bring that out so that you could see that I have a 27 karat 90 in a Tanzanite pendant, and here's what it looks like. That is the ultimate. It is a 27 karat 90 round blue wing, block D. It also has, this bag has been around so long I can barely read it anymore. It's so faded. It's 18 karat gold. It's 1118240. Just want to let you know, if you're looking for the ultimate, this is the largest stone size we have in any piece of jewelry right here. It is the largest. It is also our 27 karat 90 Tanzanite. It is museum reserve. There's a carat 24 just in 4 trillion cut diamonds and a 235 carat weight in the round diamonds, which is the double halo. So full 1.25 inches in all the diameter. That's of course the same, and there's bails all the way around because there's no right or wrong way to wear it. You just probably want to put those trillions at the compass points there, which is what I call the northeast southwest. You see 1.25 inches in diameter. That is fabulous. So just wanted to let you know it's here. We've got a new drop in the price. Do you realize that's $359? Each trillion is 31 points there. And it's $359 total in diamond weight. There is not a piece of jewelry that has more diamond weight than that in all of our inventory. Oh, think about that. That's a pretty impressive stat. I will make this better than even, well, $30,000 would be such a value because that's what you would pay at the greatest value ever for the Tanzanite. Think about it. It's basically $1,000 a carat. And then what? We've got all the 18 karat gold and that 3 carat plus it's a $359 total diamond weight. That's outstanding. And 4 of those diamonds are really huge. They're 31 point trillions. And so all that said, and this is the back is really well done. So it's going to sit properly on the neckline. It's going to stay level on the neckline. It's got bails all the way around so you can decide, because again, you really decide how you want to wear it. I guess if you want to put it that way and have your trillions more at the corners, you could do that as well. But again, I kind of like the idea, I think intended to be upright here. So all those trillions pointing in at basically the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9 o'clock position. And what I will do is for the first time ever, I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bring it below $20,000 because $30,000 is just a deal. $20,000 is a giveaway. I'm not asking $19,999. I'm going lower. This is your moment. This is the value. This is the ultimate Tanzanite we have. And again, largest size we have in jewelry, ring, pendant, bracelet, otherwise. It's just huge. And it's not going to be 19 or 18 or even $17,999. The value here is extraordinary. And I know it's about the carat weight so much because this is such an important stone, but it is more than that. This diamond weight is reflective of the quality of the stone. If you've got the biggest and baddest, and I mean like baddest in a best way, then you better give it the diamonds it deserves. And we did. Take a look at it on. I mean, this is really what extraordinary is all about. Look at that. It is the most gorgeous color, the most incredible reds. I'm going to blow it out even further. Let's take a look close up too, because you can see then the diamonds all the way through. It's just so impactful, so well done. Look at that. Every bit the beauty that you expect. And it's not even going to be $18,000 or $17,999. We're showing you what we can do on value today, and it's going to be a $17,777 piece for one caller only. So that's how we deliver a value on the biggest and best that we have here in the Tanzanite pendant. So that's here, and then here's the gents piece. Wanted to show you, wow, that is such a stunner, is it not? The round Paraiba, I was just amazed because I've seen enough gents rings with Paraiba to know that we don't usually see them for under $10,000 very often. Look at that stone though. This is the round. It's a really incredible gem, a very clean blue-green as well. And this is item number 112-8114 with the great finishing on the inside in the white, the yellow, or the rose. Yay, you get a chance to choose your gold color. Yet again, we love that. The return of getting the gold color you need on a lot of our items, and that's really outstanding as well. So this is going to be better than, you know what, let's take it a lot lower than that $99.99. As soon as I say, oh, it's not going to be under $10,000, well, barely, it's $1 less for a 65-point stone with 33 points in diamonds that you wear every single day. It's about as collectible as it gets. Who says that Paraibas are just for the gals? A lot of gentlemen out there want the rare, and I think a lot of gentlemen don't have nearly as many pieces as the ladies, so they want those pieces that they do have to be very specialty and important, and this is about as important as it gets, and it's better than even 99 or half that. This is what astounded me. I love that we're bringing new jewelry that is still discounted, still on sale and beyond, and it's not going to be even $49.99 because that is half of $10,000. We're going to go lower than that, not $39.99, and yellow, white, rose in your size. You choose all of that, but we'll make it just, you know what, let's save you an extra. $500. We'll go $3,499. That's it. Still have one of those Paraibas left, by the way. The carat 70 is still here. So that beautiful ruby with all the clarity is still here. The Morganite that we had at the beginning of the show for $999. That huge Morganite, this one here, this is $999. So who needs a jewelry giveaway in a Morganite? Just a reminder, if you missed the first minute or two, I have it on the hand here. I just want to show you that is $9.99 and still available. If you can go with the rose gold with that beautiful pear-shaped pink Morganite, it's a carat 68 with 46 points in diamonds, $999 on that one. So just a reminder there, okay? So make sure you grab that Morganite before someone else does. There's our gents Paraiba for $34.99, brand new here today. All right, and then I know we're all waiting. 15 minutes away from the top of the hour, which is when we bring out those earrings we've never had before. The beautiful hoops that are going to be the half-inch style. It's a hoop in white or yellow with the baguettes and the rounds. I hope you're excited about them. I am an earring nut. I'm obsessed with earrings because, you know, it's the only thing that I'm wearing every single moment of every single day are earrings, like even rings. I love my rings, but, you know, when I sleep, I don't wear my rings. In the earrings, that's not the case. I love wearing earrings. So, you know, waking up with earrings on, just kind of always feel like put together and polished and finished when you have your earrings on. We've got the ultimate earring coming up, all of 10 pairs to go around, split between 2 colors of gold. So they will be limited. And if you remember how everything was going quickly during the sale event when we were limited, that's why I'm going to have you, you know, really be on the lines ready to go, because it's going to be all like the sale event all over again when we get to those top of the hour earrings. Okay, so something else special here is Alexandrite. That's always special, always. But here is maybe the most specialty Alexandrite I can ever show you. And not just because of the Alexandrite itself, that's really good. It's a trillion, but it's the heart shape, triple halo, yellow and white diamond pendant that is what's really making this so incredibly outstanding. And it is item number 1124613. There is also just one. So it's going to be another wild moment where we have a lot of people who know great value, who are probably going to be left scratching their heads as to how we're getting this low on a pendant that is giving blue greens that are rich and saturated in a rare cut, but you can already see the purples. Maybe you're seeing more purple than you are the blues and greens. It's 39 points on the Alexandrite, which may not sound like a big deal, but that's a big deal. Alexandrites are a big deal in any size. It's true. And then you also have the incredible triple halo. All these bright, vibrant as can be neon yellow diamonds is going to be a total weight of 82 points in the yellow, 48 points in the white diamonds, a carat 30 overall, even yellow diamonds in the bail. Here's the back side. It's done in the yellow gold, and yet just gorgeous. Take a look at it from a distance here, and a big enough bail for all your, you know, your better sized chains, maybe your DBTYs, whether that be your yellow DBTY, how perfect would that be with it, or your white gold chains, yellow gold chains alike. We're going to take this on down. It's not going to be $49.99. And again, one Paraiba left. We're not leaving it here. I know we turned a lot of people away. I'm sorry for that. Again, some people change their minds, do switcheroos, call me on that Paraiba. Here's the Alexandrite, not going to be $49.99. This is your, I think that's a value already. And you know it because you watch other shows too and you go, yeah, that 39.100% color change, that's a major moment. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the neckline, and we're going to give you a better value, way better than even $4,900 or $3,900 or $2,999. Come on in. There's only the one. It's the perfect June birthstone. Happy June, everybody. It's June 1st. Seems like kind of a birthday day. I went through, I probably sent, I think I sent 17 birthday texts this morning. A lot of birthdays out there today on June 1st, at least in my world. And so maybe if you have a birthday in any day in the month of June, this is one of your birthstones, because pearl is the traditional one. Alexandrite is the rare alternative. So perfect for a June baby perhaps, or somebody you know who's a June baby and you want to wear their birthstone. I like to wear other people's birthstones, not my own. So here we go. Instead of $29, I'll make it $1,999, and you get a carat 30 in mostly yellows, and you get this really super stunner of an Alexandrite where there is already in the improper light more purple and red showing through than blue and green, and that is only $1,999. Wow. So now we give 30 seconds, then we move on. I've got another wheel to show you. We already had a wheel of beautiful bright green and blue green Paraibas. Wait till you see what we're showing you next on some really elite high level pieces that in today's day and age there is absolutely no way to make fine jewelry the price you're about to see on a wheel of assorted ideas and rares. But that's going to be $19.99 only. It's our heart shape pendant, but it's really a trillion cut. So again, the difference is when you see it from a distance here on the hand, remember it looks like a heart shape. It just doesn't have the exact cleft to be a heart shape, because that would be even more wasteful. It'd probably put your carat weight even lower. So they did the trillion cut, which then is, of course, you carry the heart shape theme through with the triple halo and the gold and the diamonds. So that's giving you much that look there. So $19.99, it's a deal. And then let's show you another wheel before we get to our top of the hour and the earrings. What's this? And for everybody who says, oh, well, I know they've got the best blue wing block Ds. I've seen those incredible tanzanites, but that looks a little bit different. But it's not amethyst. Maybe it's a spinel. It's actually, it is an iolite, and we hardly ever see iolites on the show. That's our iolite. I'm going to get even more rare. We're going to go Brazilian Paraiba. Let's go. Brazilian Paraiba. In this beautiful kind of like sculptural, concave, reflective kind of quality here, because you see what's happening. The gold around it, it's actually going to be 18 karat gold on that one, by the way, has Brazilian Paraibas, 3 of them. It's hard to even really tell because everything's reflecting, because everything is set down into this beautiful bowl shape, if you will. So what's happening is it's reflecting, it's almost magnifying. You do have 3, you've got a couple diamonds as well. That's really precious. Then we have an opal that still not looking its best under these lights, but you'll be very impressed with that crystal opal when you see it in person. These are all one of a kinds, and I have one more to show, and it's a cat's eye chrysoberyl. Had a whole bunch of cat's eye chrysoberyls that sold out just yesterday around this time, and now, wow, there's a beauty as well. So we have got phenomenal stones. 2 of those 4 are phenomenal stones, and that's going to be the opal, of course, with play of color, and the cat's eye with its chatoyancy. And then you also have the iolite, which is just really, really rare, and something that we don't dive into much unless we can bring you a high quality, which that is. When it looks like tanzanite, that's a really good thing. Most do not. They look like washed out blue sapphires, really. They look very kind of faded and murky usually. Iolites are not always, it's not always easy to find in a really good quality. So you've got this one, and then you've got the Brazilian Paraibas there in 18 karat solid gold, which is, of course, a collector stone because it's the original find, the original source of Paraiba that kind of launched 1,000 ships, because that's what's, of course, once that was discovered in the late 80s, it was much later that they said, well, let's check it out and see if there was any over in Africa, found some material in Mozambique and Nigeria, and then, of course, everything since is sold out. I mean, mined out. Like, again, pretty much throughout the world, if you have one, you're keeping it, you're holding on to it. You don't want anybody else even paying for it right now, because you're watching the values go sky high as you hold on to it, which is why I also recommend if you ever have one or a loose stone or a finished piece of jewelry, even if you were to consider like giving it away or selling it, it's best to probably hang on to it because they're not done increasing in value. Their value is still elevating all the time. So just a little tip there. Let's go back to the wheel, take a look at all 4, and we're going to make them all the same price. So 2 wheels in 1 hour. You can tell we're rolling with these values. We're going for it here today. We're going to move some jewelry. We're going to get you happy. We're going to make you really thrilled with price tags and get them even less than even, well, I know the lowest price of all 4, because I presented every one of these. I presented them multiple times. Sometimes it just goes that sometimes you got to do something crazy to get pieces out the door. And for whatever reason, I think it's probably that they had prices closer to $5,000, which is why they're even here in the first place. So now we get to change all that, make it a lot better for you. Call me early because there's one of each, and I kid you not, people think I say that because it sounds good and creates a false urgency. There is no false urgency, it's just urgency. We have one of each. And if you've seen what I've been doing today, you best believe it's time to get on the phone lines before you see the price, because if you think I'm going to ask $49.99, I should, but I'm not. And we're going to make them even better, and that's 18 karat gold. That's the rarest piece up there. Sorry, it is. Sorry to the cat's eye and the opal and the iolite, you're good too. But the rarest is the 18 karat gold big ring with the Brazilian Paraibas in the middle and the diamonds. That is looks like a cascading waterfall through the middle of that ring. Also have the opal. Let me give you carat weights. The opal is going to be in 14 karat gold. It is a 210 and it's got 31 points in diamonds right down the sides, but they graduate. The iolite is a 263. It has 23 points in diamonds. I will. The iolite is on the hand. Take a look at that. There's the iolite. not a small ring. 263 is the carat weight, 23 points in the diamonds. It's actually a triple chevron that nests together on each side, and yet they're not going to be 49, 39, 29. I want to get everybody on the phone lines. Let's get you all the piece of jewelry on this Sunday as we kick off a new month. June is here. Take a look at that. There's the Brazilian Paraibas and diamonds cascading through the middle of an 18-karat white gold ring, all mirror polished, so it looks like everything's reflecting. It looks like it's kind of multiplying. It looks like the stones are multiplying within the ring. Then we've got the cat's eye over here, another phenomenon stone. That cat's eye is going to be a 230, and it's in platinum with 40 points in diamonds. And if you want any one of these four, and we've already got the eye light verifying, and no, they're not going to be, and I know I should give them $19.99 in 30 seconds and we send them out, but I'm going to do better here today. And we have to remember that the prices that we are seeing, if you last shopped in 1983, or you last shopped even 1999, or if you were shopping in 2010, or better yet, if you were shopping a month ago, jewelry has changed, and not in a better way. We are the exact opposite. I don't care what everyone else is doing or what the industry is forced to do or what's happening. We are still here for value. If we can't bring you value, we should not exist at all. That is the sole purpose of why we're here, is to bring you that high quality jewelry you love, but at a value nobody else can do. That is the purpose of why we're here. If we can't do it, nobody can. That's the mantra. And we do things, we always have, that nobody else can do in jewelry. So here's your chance right now to get something that, trust me, nobody else is doing in jewelry. And it's not going to be even $19.99. Call me early. We're giving stuff away. I'm giving stuff away today. It's a Sunday. I don't see you till Wednesday. We got to move some jewelry today. So this is what's going to happen. The next 2 hours and 5 minutes are do not miss. We got 125 minutes to really wow you. And apparently $19.99 is not wowing you. Well, I won't take that for an answer here. I'm not going to be sitting here with jewelry in show and tell time. I got to move pieces. We got to show and sell. We got to really get pieces out the door. It's not going to be 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Are we moving in the right direction? Again, I always say, if you're one of those people that's more comfortable paying more to think you got more, well, this is not your show, because you're going to get that quality, but you are just not going to pay the market value or the gold or the platinum price tag. You're going to pay less, and we're going to make them better than 15. I cannot. $14.99 is so ridiculously under cost on all four of these. I got to go even lower, though. I got to get you on the lines. We have 4 minutes left till the top of the hour and our earring special, which I know you're waiting on. But listen, you can get earrings, you can get rings, have a whole assortment of great jewelry. Do not limit yourself when the values are this good, because there will be a time when prices have to move up. This is not that day. This is just simply June 1st, 2025. You and me for the next 2 hours. This is not that day. It's not that day. And if you've watched any of my last 56 minutes, if you've had your eyes peeled and you see what's going on, you know that we are not getting the price tags we should. This is your moment. Take a look at this. It's not going to be 14 or 13 or 12 or 11 or $10.99. Let's make them $999 a piece. I got to move some jewelry. So $999. Melt them if you want. Save them for the stone. Take it for the diamonds. Remake them. Gift them. Give them away. Donate them. Whatever you want to do. But at $9.99, that's not a value you can make it for. Just simply not. We'll give it 60 seconds to see which of the four will get their homes. Otherwise, they will melt on down. But that is a really important way to go. If you want opal, cat's eye chrysoberyl, Brazilian and Paraiba and diamonds. That is the original source. If you don't have any Brazilian stones, make sure you get some before they're gone. And then, of course, the iolite, which we can watch most shows and never see. So it's nice to have one here today. All right, we all waiting for earrings? Well, I'm really, really mad we don't have more of these. But that's probably the deal. You know, it's losing money on 10 pieces is probably a little bit smarter than losing money on 100 pieces. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a little loss leader at the top of the hour. I love a little low loss leader. And top of the hour is usually where they're at. So you got to be with me every top of the hour. If you spend just 10 minutes with me a day, make sure it's at the top of the hour of every show. Okay? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday day. Okay? We've got earrings coming up. And I'm going to wait till those go. We're not moving. We can't do the earrings until those four go. I hate to tell you this, but I don't have a better value than what's up there, except maybe the earring deal coming up because it's the loss leader at the top of the hour. But this is the deal. This is that's the deal on rings. They're right there. We cannot leave them here. This is I know we have jewelers out there that jewelers can't make anything right now. They can't. Everybody's hands are tied. Things are costing about, I'm not kidding, about 62 times what they used to cost to make. So it's really getting absurd. So There are jewelers that are shopping with me. There are literally industry folks, gem traders. There are people that are headed to Vegas. They're shopping the show like you can because they know even if they've been in the business for decades, family's been in the business for generations, they can't make jewelry anymore. They can't. Between getting the gems from all across the world and the kinds of things that are added, the price tags that are added to the gold prices, to everything else, this is how you're shopping, because look what we're doing. We're eliminating jewelry without any type of increase in the price, not even by a penny. We're going the exact opposite way. Yes. Jason, did you have a question on one of those? Okay, the opal, let me show it on the hand here. The opal's gone. It's going to be in, that one does stay in white gold. I just noticed that. So we've obviously got some restrictions here because, well, platinum is the cat's eye, but that's in white gold only. And that's going to be 5730. So that one's gone. The actually, it looks like they all stay in what they're in. So yes, because they're designer pieces, 18 karat white gold. That's going to be 14 karat white gold, and that's platinum. So they will actually stay as they are. One Paraiba left from our wheel. Earrings coming up in about 45 seconds. We have a Brazilian Paraiba on the right with diamonds in 18 karat gold. We have the platinum on the left with the cat's eye chrysoberyl, and we do have the eye light in 14 karat white gold in the center. Yes, okay. 999, all right. So we're moving on, because they're all going to go eventually. We're going to get to our diamond special coming up. I know you're already on the lines. I get it. I know. I wish I had more. So I've been here a long time. Usually when we have a top of the hour in diamonds and earrings that are new and fresh, we usually sell about 500 of something. I have 10 of something, which lately might sound like a lot, because lately it is a lot. I've got one of everything usually lately. This is brand new though. And the last time I have huggies, they were 10 point, 15 point diamond huggies, and they were popular. These are not that much more to get so much more incredible diamond weight. This is, remember, an earring that is a classic style that you're going to wear probably in some way, shape, or form every single day of your life. And we have 2 gold color options only, and they're premium as can be. And we welcome to the world of no lab grown. We are one of the last standing that are not doing lab grown. Yes. Cat's eye gone. Congratulations. Cat's eye stays in platinum. That was 5986. Thank you so much. Did you have a question, Allison, before we go? The Paraiba, are you talking about the Brazilian Paraiba from the wheel just now? Okay, so that's 4967, stays in 18 karat white gold. And it sounds like the only one left now from the wheel is actually that iolite. And that's probably why we don't bring it all that often. Okay, if you're probably thinking, I'll just get a blue winged lug D if that's what I want. So we got that later too. So this is gonna be our diamond earring. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in quite a bit closer here, because I want you to see, this is supposed to be, again, it's a smaller earring. Sometimes huggies are 1/4 inch, these are a 1/2 inch. Just a lot of people call the 1/2 inch a huggie style as well. We have only 5 pairs of each. That's it. I can't make any more. I can't do any more. We've got a special value coming your way where I want to just tell you I'm very, very, very open, and this is not something that we're used to seeing in the sales world, I realize. But again, I'm not a salesperson. It's just not it's not who I am. I'm a journalist, believe it or not. So, that's my background. It's my education, and it was what I did for a long, long time before I got into this crazy, weird business of sales, which is just, to me, just like, let's shop together. I just look at it as let's shop. This is something that I've been in the business now a long time, as a lot of us have been shopping together for decades. I realize this is something that should not be happening right now, because what is happening with gold and diamonds. So get ready, because we only have 5 pairs of each, which sounds like a lot, and it's not. We're going to need hundreds of these. I'm giving you a loss leader price tag. What is a loss leader? A loss leader simply means that I'm literally going to give you a price tag that is literally less than cost just to move them out. I've been having to do a lot of that this week. Wednesday night was the first night off of kind of our sale, and a lot of people are a little shopped out. And I get that, right? Because we all took advantage of the big sale. But it doesn't mean that I can't put together big values for you on an earring that is 14 karat gold, that is the first of its kind, because it has 3 rows in still a smaller earring. So it kind of works that magic of still big diamond weight, but really wearable. Because there's a lot of you that go, love the idea of getting 3 or 4 carats in diamonds, but I'm not going to wear a 4-inch hoop Lolo. That's fine for you, but it's not fine for me. So if you want that everyday style, this is how you do it. Take a look. We've got 5 pairs. Now, operators, if you'll be kind enough to let me know what color you're going to get, how many you're going to get, because I cannot oversell them, because we are losing such a huge amount of money. Because here's the deal. If it came on the air today and said 112-8280 is going to be $5,999, you guys would go, if you've watched me ever, you'd say, no, it's not. You'd say, how dare you, Lolo? How dare you? How dare you? I come to you for value. I've been watching you for 25 years. All I get from you is value. How dare you make those $6 grand? That is the price of going rate on jewelry, VS diamonds and gold like that today. 40 points in the baguettes, 35 points in the white diamonds. Here's the deal. It's going to be 75. We usually break it down because we want you to know, because there is a higher value to baguettes than there are to round brilliants, because, well, look at them. They're like big, open, beautiful, bright mirrors. They're still giving dazzle. They're still giving fire, but they're really, really, they got to be a huge step up in clarity. They got to be a little better than VS. And look at that. Look at that. You get 75 points in diamonds. So they are beautiful. They're meant to be a smaller earring in the 1/2 inch, but they are still wow because they are the 3 rows across the way, so they're a little wider. They also would look fabulous as a second piercing. If you have, because everyone's doing that right now, we're not doing studs like we used to do. Back in the 90s when I got my second piercing, it was all about a little diamond stud. A little petite diamond stud. That's kind of the, and we see, styles are cyclical. They go in a little bit of, we see different styles change, of course, and then come back. That's kind of the old way of doing it. The new way, the really, really, really new way is hoops. You see it on men and women, and no matter if they got 10 piercings or 2, it's usually a hoop that's in the second. These are wide, but I love that look. So I'm going to show you, let me grab one of them here in the yellow gold. It's a hoop style that's going to be that post, and then look at this, just a really easy hinge. So you just open it up. So yes, you're just going to pull it. It's going to open wide for you, so you can just easily pop that in. And then look at that. There's actually a little spring hinge, like spring-loaded Omega. So it's going to actually not actually click into the post. So you're never going to have your post bend or warp at all. It's that really fancy mechanism. That's why these are so elite. I really am going to need 500 pairs of these. I'm not even kidding you. I have 10. I'm just not lucky today. I would love to have 500 pairs. I don't have them. They are going to go. When I tell you they're going to go, I am absolutely serious, and look how beautiful they are. So this is, of course, what you've been waiting for, is to see how stunning they are here from a distance away and really appreciate that size, that look, that wow factor, and that price tag that's leaving us. That price tag, and that's the yellow gold, by the way, and yet you don't see any of the gold. That's why I wanted to try the yellow gold on first, because you don't see the yellow gold. You just see the really fantastic diamonds. And we have operators, 5 in white, 5 in yellow, so you have to let me know, because it's my head if we oversell. So again, and this would be beautiful. I mean, imagine those stacked up. They'd be gorgeous. I would stack up 10 of these if I had the ability. So this is your opportunity right now. They're not $59.99. They're the biggest diamond weight we've done in a hoop of this style. It's the first time we've done baguettes, which, trust me when I tell you, they are like the most brilliant, beautiful look. You see it even here, and I'm in darkness. I'm squatting down in a catcher's position. I have my hair over them, and it's like basically dark where I'm standing. I just want you to get a size perspective and see how bold they still are. We'll go back, and by the way, these have that spring-loaded hinge, so you just literally, you can pull them out. You can literally pull them. I just did. And you're not going to hurt them because they don't have to actually click in close. So this is what they look like up close. You will wear them probably every day. They're an investment to make. And you know what? I'm supposed to be getting $34.99 today. That's still, I know you guys are going to go, who are you kidding? This is it. They don't work as clip-ons, Risa. No, you do need a piercing. You need a hole in your lobe to put these on. You cannot wear them as clips. No, you cannot. They will not work as clip earrings. You need a piercing. You need a hole in your ear somewhere to put these on. So yes, that hopefully answers that. It's not going to be 34. Allison just hung up because she said, whoa, that's a lot. It's exactly what they should go for at TVON today. We're going to go lower than that. Operators, you have to tell me how many in the gold color. We are going to sell out in probably 5 seconds because they're not 34. They're not even 3. This is a new era. Sorry. It's a new era of diamonds and gold. That's why I have to lose money. I have to lose money if I'm going to get them out the door. If I'm going to make you happy and give you the TVON values you know me for, I have to lose money and go backwards. But this is the earring that is very costly today, and we're going to make them better than $3,000, better than $2,000, and I'm going to go better than $19.99 just to make sure all 10 go. That is my dedication to you. I'm really, truly going to give you the loss leader. That's why it's our top of the hour. That's why you can't miss it. And we're going to send them out, and they're not going to be 19. I know we would sell every single pair at $1,499 because you and I know a VS diamond and gold value, especially when it's a hoop with a workmanship like that and the mechanism it has. But they're not going to be 14 or 13 or 12 or 11 or 10. Just let me know how many you have. I do need to keep track. I don't have any more than what is here. They'll also go out tomorrow. So that's nice too, because we don't have to do anything. They're made up. They get it put in a box, and you've got a white gold already. They're not even $10.99. We're blowing them out right now. We have a yellow gold gone, 4 in each color left, and they're not even $1,000. They are $9.99, and I will buy whatever's left over if I am so lucky. But I doubt that will be the case, because we're already down to 4 in the white and 4 in the yellow. And Zine, which color do you want? And I would get one of each. Yellow gold over there for Jason's caller. Thank you so much. We have 3 left in the yellow gold. The yellow gold is very popular. It has been really for months here. Yellow gold tends to be overtaking the rest. Jess, are you getting any? Allison, are you? Zine, are you? Because I do need to keep track. I literally have 3 pairs left. Now I have 2 pairs left in the yellow. 2 pairs in the yellow, with 1 white, 1 yellow. So we have 1 pair left in the yellow gold. White gold over there for Zine. We have 2 pairs left in the white. 2 pairs in the white, 1 pair in the yellow. That's it. If you haven't told me, operators, you have to tell me. We have backed up calls. We're not going to get everybody a pair. I knew that would happen. I need more. Okay. You can. Yellow gold is sold out then, Zine, but let me know if you get any back. If anyone throws any back, please let me know. Yellow gold is sold out. So yellow gold is gone, and we have, well, I think we got 2 pairs left in the white gold, and that's it. So that'll be it. And our carat 70 Paraiba just got spoken for again. So that one is gone yet again. Thank you so much on that one. And here we go with our last call, and we have white gold only remaining. And there are 2 pairs left in the white gold. And again, operators, if you did not tell me, please do tell me now. And look at what those really cool baguettes do. I love these. I wish I could buy them for myself. I'd buy, well, I have a lot of piercings. I have 13 piercings, so I would need 6 pairs. Actually 7. You got white gold? Thank you. Which one? White gold. They're sold out then. You got them. Last pair. All right, so that's it. That's it on the earrings. Thank you so much. I'm going to show you a big aqua coming up next. I'm sorry to everybody's on hold. I'm sorry we are sold out. If, as usual, if anything comes back, I will let you know. Here we are. This is going to be 112-6131. And again, if only I could sell those all day long. But again, there's only so much money we can lose. And I see that I have literally 15 of you waiting on hold right now. I'm sorry about that. Again, please do dial early. Feel free. There's, really no issue with that. It's the best way to go always is to dial in early. But this is our big aqua. It's going to be an east-west set, pear-shaped stone here. And I will try. I'll talk to the designer and see if we can make some more of those. I know I need more. I wanted those so badly. The second I saw them, I said, oh, well, never mind. I'm not going to get them. Saw the quantity. But those are like my dream earring, to stack all the way up the ear. So here we go with our aqua. It's our 302 pear-shaped aqua, Sierra, Santa Maria, and the best. And we're looking at a really good one here. Isn't it fantastic? So this is really, really amazing. And it's just special, isn't it? So this is really a beautiful look, and that color is so amazing. Plus the pink diamonds as well. So, yep, got to do it. I know you wouldn't be happy with me if I didn't sell things under cost today. Trust me. I'm going to do it today. So we'll see what happens. We got till Wednesday to recover from it, but I got to say, today, under cost day. It's got to be. It's got to be. Otherwise, you're going to say, what the heck happened to the pricing? So here we go with the 307, one only here. It's 22 points in the pink diamonds and 76 points in the white diamonds as well. It depends, Leanne. I don't know what kind of cross you'd like, but if you can give me more specifics, I can tell. We can see what we have in the inventory for you. I don't have any new crosses today, but if you can give me an idea if you want lesser diamonds or more diamonds, Leanne, for Leanne M, let me know and we can help you out with that. So happy to help you there. So let me know what kind of cross you need. But here we are with our beautiful one-of-a-kind 76 plus the 22. So you're going to get a full 98 points in the diamond weight here. But love that we're seeing such a beautiful, bigger stone. You can see how it looks. It's going to really fill up the finger cross from one direction to the other. Yeah. Which one though? Oh, okay, sure. Let's try that on for Mary. Okay, hang on one second. We've had so many. I can't believe we've had, so far today, we've had 7 Paraibas. In the first 72 minutes of the show, we've had 7 Paraiba pieces. I love that. 1 men's piece, 5 in the greens, and then the Brazilian one too. Isn't that cool? A lot of Paraibas today. I love that. So Mary, take a look. Here's the ring that she got, right? This is the 18 karat white gold ring from the wheel. Here you go. There it is on the hand again. So it does. It's kind of I was talking about it last time, Mary, when it was on the hand, like how it looks like an illusion because all of this dips down. So think of it like the bowl you would eat your cereal out of, okay? Or is anyone eating cereal anymore? I don't know. Oatmeal, acai bowl, whatever you're eating. But look at how beautiful. It kind of dips down. So it's like a floral, almost like a lily. Think of like a beautiful lily petal, and then it sinks in. So that's why it's kind of an illusion. It takes those stones and almost, it looks like there are more than there are, and it's a really pretty way that it's all mirror finished to reflect that. So that one is gone, but I just want to show it on the hand one more time for Mary. She missed it. So there it is. That one, congratulations. Well done there. And then we'll take a look at our Aqua, get you a great price on 6131, give you that 98 points in diamonds. That's so outstanding. And we'll blow it out right now for you. Very first caller on this one. It used to be $79.99. Now we take it even lower. That one's going to be only, you know what? Let's take it lower than 2,000. I was going to do 19. I want to keep on going. Like I said, keep the sale going is really my idea here. I think we should just keep it going for a bit, even if it doesn't say it. Trust me, the prices will tell you. Yes, Zine. Try it on. Oh, you're returning one. Well, I hate to do this to everybody, but I have to do it. We just had one yellow gold earring tossed back. Does anyone on the lines want it? We have a yellow gold that just came back. So does anyone want the, or did you already take it? Okay. Did you take another one? Because I don't think we had any. Or did you already tell me a long time ago? Because we were sold out. You got the yellow gold? All right. And then Andy, maybe you finalize, because just to make sure, if there are any left, will you let me know? Thank you, because who knows at this point. All right, here we go. $19.99 better. I'm going to make it $17.77. That way it's better than the discount would have been. Yeah, I'm truly committed to discounting. I am. It's like, if I can't do that, what's the point? What's the point? I've been discounting jewelry for 25 years. I ain't stopping now. No one's going to stop me from discounting. No, can't do it. I will not. I cannot. Can't stop, won't stop. Here we go, guys. $17.77 for the Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. Now, I do have a 27 karat Aqua today. Yes. This one? Yes, let's put on the hand again for you. Let's show you how that east-west set pear-shaped looks with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. That's one way. I guess what I could do is flip it. I think I had it that way before, so I'll flip it around for you. Show it again this way. There it is. Either way, but there is only one. Yes, Jess? I did to Allison, but Andy's double checking on where we are at. Unless someone wants to come out and just tell me to sell 3,000 of them, I'll do that too. Oh man, I really love those earrings. I'm glad you did too. And we'll try to get some others back. But that's going to be $17.77. All right, next up, let's see, do we have that one gone? I think Jason's verifying on this pear-shaped Sierra Santa Maria. As I was saying, I do have a 27 karat Sierra Santa Maria that you have not seen. Anybody want to see my 27 karat? Well, technically it's 26 carats 99. But I do have that one as well. It's not going to quite be under $2,000, but it's very pretty. Go ahead, Jason, question? We have a close-up, so they want to see a close-up. It's the same. Never mind. See, that's when you know they weren't real to begin with, right? Yep, they weren't real to begin with. It's just one of those. Okay. Well, here we are. That's going to be our $26.99. It's item number 1128024. That's almost 27 carats in a cushion cut Sierra Santa Maria. And it's a carat 95 in diamonds. And then it's got this like, it's got jewelry. It's wearing its own jewelry. It's got the veil, and then it's got this dangling design as well. And all these really impressive diamonds. So call me if you like that one. It's a little bit pricey, but you know, it's 27 carats in a Sierra Santa Maria. Should be probably about $55 million. It's not. It's really, really affordable for what that is. And look at the size that's giving. And look at the color and the spark. Looks like there are big 1 carat blue diamonds circulating through it. So back to our pear-shaped here. This is our pear-shaped ring, of course, with the pink and the white diamonds. Speaking of pink diamonds, so I just want to give this a look. You probably heard me mention that I have an over 1 carat. It's actually a carat 32. Pink and orange together. 2 rare colors of natural diamond color together. That's a pink orange. And it's fascinating. Tell me if you've ever, and it doesn't have really, that's the thing, sometimes we see a little bit of pink with brown and we see fawn. That's not a fawn. That's a pink, orange, and I see purple. I don't know if anyone else sees it as it's the glitter of the brilliant cutting, it's the big size of the oval, but you probably well know that we have famously brought you a 1 carat pink diamond on the show. And I think it's still here somewhere. It's a carat 02. We also have a carat 09. We have 2 pink diamonds that are over 1 carat. I would take this one over it because it's a little bit more, It's striking. It's got a deeper color. The pinks are really fairly faint. So it's nice to be able to get item number 1125577 that's got a pink orange combination. I feel like it's such a beautiful blend. It really ends up looking like a color I'm having trouble even describing and putting my finger on what I want to call it, because it's a very distinctive, as I look at it, I see pinks, I see oranges, I see purples, I see goldens. It's almost like a beautiful, almost like a padparasha of sorts, which would be a pink and an orange sapphire, but this is a pink and orange diamond, and it's a carat 32 in its size, set in our saddle ring with a carat 89 in diamonds as well. So that is highly important, beautifully done, and it is a wide band with a lot of gold as well. So very, very impressive ring, and like I said, our carat 02 and carat 09, they're about $70,000 and up. We're gonna go really, really low, and I can't even believe this is actually only priced at $16,999. That is too low. It really is too low for a carat 32 pink orange that's all natural. Especially when you're getting almost 2 carats in diamonds around it, that's pretty impressive. But when you put it all together, this one has 321 in diamonds, yes, yes, and the price tag's incredible. It's not even $10,000. And let me try it on, because this is such a pretty one. And yes, what a great way to really showcase a stone like that, get that beautiful color. It's still the brilliant cutting in a VS stone, so it's still dancing. Real quick before you go, Andy, are we sold out, Andy, on all the earrings? Okay. Look at that. It's not $99. Probably our biggest diamond value I've seen in years. And I mean that sincerely and wholeheartedly. That is a massive diamond value already at $10,000. When you get any, how many times have we had customers shop the fawns here, and they've taken them to get appraised by gemologists and really, you know, big astute jewelers who know their diamonds inside out, and they have actually been certified as pinks? Well, this is, again, 2 very rare colors coming together. If you have a moment, if you're able to get this piece, I would say get it appraised. Have a jeweler take a look at it. If you want to get it, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily take the stone out and send it to GIA. I think that's kind of that's a little bit, I think, just a little much. I don't think you want to be without your stone, but if you want to get that appraised, I think you're going to be very, very impressed with the colors that stone is exhibiting and what it would appraise for and how beautiful this piece is. I'm going to do better than even $9,000 or $8,000. It's amazing to get 3 carats plus by far. I mean, that's a huge diamond weight at 321. You're getting significant diamond weight overall, and orange pink. And you know what I always tell you about the ovals? It's true across the board. The ovals are going to be that stone that even looks larger. So a carat 32 actual carat weight going to look even larger, especially something about when you put the oval set into that big saddle ring with the width that has, it looks incredible. It's a perfect platform for that piece. Come on over. It's not going to be $8,000 either. How about we take it under $7,000? I'll make it $69.99 only. $69.99 for a carat 30. I could not do a carat 32 white diamond. A basic, boring dime a dozen white diamond at that size could never be $69.99. Never, never. And this has a carat 89 in diamonds with it in a huge gold mounting. So that is how you get a value. And by the way, all those diamond earrings are sold out. All of them. They're all gone. They're all sold out. Done, 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 done. So thank you, everybody who shopped them. I, too, wish we had more. I apologize we don't. Limited quantities on everything. So, but I'll try. I will work my magic and see if I can, you know, have any more of those made for you. But it is going to be something you'll love. And thank you so much for those of you that did shop them. And we still have that pear-shaped east to west set aquamarine in the ring with the pink and the white diamonds. This one's got to go at $69.99. Remember, you have a money-back guarantee. So you're going to get it at home. Make sure you love it. If you don't, send it on back to me. I don't want you to keep anything you don't absolutely love. Shame on you if you do. Don't do that. And conversely, I heard from somebody the other day. She said, I sent you back something and I loved it and I'm obsessed with it and I sent it back. Wait, why'd you do that? And, you know, don't do that either. So, you know, don't send something back if you love it. Do send it back if you don't. That's kind of how that works, okay? So make sure you do. I know, it's just, it's one of those things. I've got to show you this bracelet. We have got a bracelet here that is really 1 in a million. I might be just being a bit conservative there because this is really, really special. We've only done one other bracelet ever in our history quite like it, and I'm going to try to show you as many of the diamonds as I can here so you can see that this is a tennis bracelet of sorts, but because it does go from one side to the other. But look at the color, and let's start with the fact that it's 18 karat gold. Because one thing about 18 karat gold to realize is that it's got that rich, buttery yellow, because there's 75% pure gold. And the more purity in gold, the deeper, darker, richer, buttery color it's going to be. And you see that plain as day. But that was necessary to match, and you see the matching the yellow diamonds. It's 1128283, so 8283 is the number. And it's 6.5 carats in cushion cut yellow diamonds. And we'll count them up for you, because nobody did, so I'll do it. There's 6.5 carats just in yellows, but then every 4 yellows you get one big white diamond, and that's also 37 points. So love to see that in grand total we're looking at 6 carats, 87, almost 7 carats in diamonds. Here's the bad news. The bad news is it's not going to fit everybody. That's the bad news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the bad news is it's a 6.5 inch length. So unfortunately, if you typically like a 7 or 7.5 inch, this will not work. There were only so many yellow diamonds to put together that match like that. So it was maxed out at 6.5, but that works for, I know it works for me, it works for some of you. So again, it is also a bracelet where sometimes we don't have the bracelet and the line bracelet styles, that sometimes if you're a smaller wrist, you like a 6.5 because maybe a 7's too big. Well, this would definitely work for you. Because remember, you don't have to have a 6.5 inch wrist. It's not about that. It's about the fit. It's about, you know, bracelets shouldn't be super tight. So if you have like a 6 inch wrist, it's going to be perfect for you. You want a little bit of movement to it. So it's our 6.5 inch, stays in the yellow gold because that'll match the big yellow diamonds you have, as you see so beautifully there. And every single one of them is quite substantial. As a matter of fact, I'm going to walk you through here side to side just so we can see what we're working with here, because there's going to be a box closure here. So one side of the link, and I'll just show you really quickly, there's the other side of the link. So you're going to see it's going to still, when it's fastened, that's why it's so specific to 6.5, is because there's going to be those 4 diamonds still when you put it all together. Okay, so you start here. Yes? On the hand again? Okay, am I moving too fast today? Let's take a look at that saddle ring again on the hand. Here we go. That's the ring that we just had. Yeah. The ring size, I'll get it for you. Sure. I think it's probably about a 7 or an 8 because I'm fitting it over there too. So probably about an 8, I would imagine. And you don't have to go up in size on this saddle ring because it's actually going to taper in the back and it's great finishing on the inside. But this is what it looks like on the hand again. So it's our carat 32. It looks like it's an 8. I'll double check that for you. It is a carat 32 in the natural pink orange. Then it's got the 189, which again, 321 total. And it is absolutely stunning. I mean, really stunning, and it's in the white gold. It actually doesn't show it has to stay that way. I would leave it that way. I don't think you need to change that up at all. And let me just get you a quick measurement on the ring size, just really quickly to verify that. It is a size 8 zine on that one, and we can show it again up close, but let me go back to the close-up here, because that was just a quick request, and then let me walk you through, because I wanted to bring you a look at each and every one of the diamonds. I mean, they're all, these are the kind of diamonds that would normally be center stones in rings. The fact that they're all lined up in a bracelet like this is pretty impressive. So remember, it's going to be sections of 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there will be 8. So here we are. 32 individual yellows. I wanted to do some math here for you, just to realize that each and every diamond is over 20 points. Let's show it on the wrist. So each and every yellow diamond is a little bit over 20 points. That's a 1/5 of a carat. That's how mighty it looks from a distance away. It is not a small bracelet. It does have that insert closure. So again, one side's going to insert into the other so that you'll still have your 4 diamonds together. When that links up, there are your 2 figure 8s, which are of course unfastened at the moment. That section will slide into this one, so it's all complete. You fasten your figure 8s and you're good to go. So the pattern will maintain 4 yellow to every 1 white diamond, and the white diamond's 37 points. So a beautiful look, almost 7 carats total weight. Here it is again on the wrist. Maybe that one-of-a-kind standalone piece you wear all on its own, or stack it and layer it. You can do whatever you like, but 6.5 inches in the length. Here's what it looks like up close. Should be, and look at those those diamonds are just, every one of them is a square cushion and brilliant cut. So very, very impressive. Then of course your white diamonds are bezel set, and that just adds a little more. I love that, makes the white diamonds look even larger than they already are. That's wonderful. And the whole bracelet should be, wow, $36,999. Remember, it all starts with 18 karat gold. There's a lot of that. We're going to take it even lower than $36,999. $9.99. I told you, got to sell everything, and therefore it's got to be price cheap. We got to put everything on sale today. It's just the way we got to do it. It's the end of our week. We get two days where we are not going to see you, so we see you Wednesday night, and then don't forget about us because we'll have brand new. But here's what we've got. Keeping the sale theme going, I'm going to make the bracelet, which you can spend this on plain gold right now, all over the world, and that's probably why you're here and not shopping somewhere else right now, is because a plain 18 karat gold bracelet with a very similar gold weight with no diamonds in it whatsoever would be this price, could be this price, should be this price. I'm going to go even lower than $36,000. We're going to take it, I was thinking half, but instead of 18.5, let's go even lower than that. This will go. Everything is today. I mean, that's because putting everything on sale. And when you got brand new that's going on sale, that's a beautiful thing. We love it. So this is going lower than 15, not even 15, 14, 13, or 12. And the only one of its kind, the only one like it. We don't have anything else that is of this variety, of this look, of this wow. And it's going to be, remember, 20 pointers. Those could be center stones and rings. 32 times over. We could do 32 individual rings, or we do one bracelet, and we make it better than 12, better than 11,000, better than $10,000. I'm making it $99.99. Yes, I do, happily. For who, Rainey? You got it. You got it. Zine, are you taking that big diamond? Thank you very much. The big diamond and the bracelet. You got the bracelet? Thank you. The big diamond, I got to go grab the demantoid real quick because they have a request for the trillion demantoid. And the bracelet is sold. Congratulations. And so is the pink orange diamond. And now we take a look. Woo-wee. This demantoid. Did you tell Rainey that this is my favorite stone in the whole collection? I love a Namibian demantoid. I love a Namibian. And this is almost 4 carats because I really like the very, very, very subtle secondary blues that it has. And just make sure, Allison, 6.5 inches is okay. I just want to make sure that they are aware of that, 6.5, because I know most of our bracelets are 7s. So I just want to verify with them that that is okay on the length. And here we are with, I got to zoom back, it's a big ring. And it's a trillion, and it's 1115291, and it's been here a while, and there's a discount on it. And look at the yellows. Yes, it's got a trillion Namibian demantoid, #1, but it also has big individual pear-shaped yellow diamonds and a double halo and white diamonds also. So there is a lot to love about this one, and the $391 plus it's 18 karat gold plus it's finished on the inside. What doesn't it have? There's one thing. There's one thing it's missing. A great home to go to. A collector to wear it. And wear it. It's one of the rarest stones in the world, but it's the rarest garnet by far. And look at the inside and how that's finished. Oh my goodness. And you got to see it on. It feels so powerful. There is a power you have when you have a 4 karat demantoid. The finishing is well done. The pear shapes are, of course, that's going to be a total of 20 among the 3. They're in the corners. They point in towards the prongs. Let me show you. The clarity of this demantoid is really second to none because it's not always a clean stone. That doesn't just inherently give you a inclusion-free look, but this one is. And it's going to be better than, well, this is an old item number. It's been around for a very long time. And here's the other way to wear it. Just if you want to point that away from the hand, you can wear it like that. But it started way over $55,000. I'm taking it lower. Then it's kind of hung out for $25,000 for a long, long time. I do want to point out the band, instead of going right directly through the middle, it kind of comes to a little curve here. So it tends to go towards the point, the elongated point of the demantoid. So just a little something to look at there, kind of like aerodynamic looking. It looks more streamlined, doesn't it? And this will be for one caller in the world and one collector. And even if you're not a collector yet, well, you will be when you get this one home. And it's also not even $10,000. It is $99.99. And that will be it. So a major, major piece. And this is just, it's it. It is it. It's the rare, rare, rare collectible stone in a ring. Don't have anything else like it. Well, there's a Russian demantoid that's close to this size, but it's in I think it's $80,000. So, 8 times the price. Okay, I'd rather see you get this one probably because it's just as beautiful and maybe even prettier because it's the rarer cut and it's the really unique setting style that is all custom and individual for it. And it's $99.99 only. And by the way, Allison, who was shopping with you over there? Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Zine? Who's shopping with you? Did you have a question? Yes. The width of the ring? Oh, the height and the width of the ring. That's the pear shape, I assume? You got it. So we're going to do a measurement on the pear shape East West Set Aqua. I don't know about the height. There's not a lot of height to it. I'm going to do that when it's off the hand. The height in inches, Jason, is going to be just like 3/8. Yeah, with just a little over 1/4 of an inch tall. Okay, so that's not too much. Doesn't do anything abnormal as far as how it sits off the hand. Let me show it to you here. And then I'll measure, I think they want the length or the width. I'm not sure, I'll do both. But see how it doesn't really sit, I wouldn't say too much off the hand. That's about 3/8 as far as off the hand. And then as far as if we look at it this way at the widest point, it is about a little under 1/2 inch at the widest point. And then side to side, I don't know, let's see if I can do this. In this, people don't realize it's a little bowl here, so it's a little bit difficult. Let me do it this way. I'll just do it away from, I'll do it right here, and I'll tell you what it is. It's just about, it's 7/8 of an inch, side to side. So if it helps at all, I wear a size 5.5 as far as the finger size, ring size is concerned. So you can see it really does, it doesn't go for, smaller ring size. It doesn't go over to another finger. It doesn't actually transition over 2 fingers, but really does fill up a size 5.5 finger. So I think if you were up to a 7, it would do so. Maybe if you have a little bigger ring size than that, I think maybe you'd have a little more exposure of the diamonds on the side and the band itself. But 7/8, 1/2 inch or a little under 1/2 inch, and then that's gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. It's beautiful. And again, you have a money back guarantee throughout this this amazing show. So, if you get something at home and you don't love it, I want you to send it back because, there's no point in keeping things you don't love. But here it is. That way you can try it and feel it. And I think that's important on some of the bigger pieces, especially where, you invest a little more. You want to be sure these are unique pieces to begin with. And we'll find out who's got the Namibian demantoid. If anybody does, the pear-shaped Aqua just found its home. So congratulations on that 302, and thank you everybody. Well done on the bracelet and the diamond ring and the saddle, and of course our demantoid verifying now. Just have a couple pieces left from so far 95 minutes in the show, so that means we're more than halfway through. We still have a stunning Tanzanite, and I mean the best. The 704 it's got my name written all over it. Just really just elegant, tailored, classic, really lets the stone do its thing. What do you think? With the baguettes on the sides, 3 baguettes each side, whoo, and they're staggered. I mean, it would be so much more boring if they were all the same size. The fact they're staggered and they get shorter but wider along the sides, and they really just, they fit the theme of the emerald cut, step faceting in the stones, step faceting in the diamonds. What a lovely design that is. That's coming up top of the hour. It's 25 minutes away. And then I do have a new band. Well, this is awfully pretty, and it's a lot of gold. And we'll do this one in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold for you. And look at that. Oh, that's not new. We've seen that before. But it's been a while. It's been a long while. So we'll discount it for you. And then let me know on that demantoid if you have any questions or if I can help you with that, but it's got to stay in the yellow. And then here we are. Ooh. Love this. This is a pretty one. So detailed, right? The big floral in the middle, the leaves essentially on the side, and then the full top and bottom borders done in diamonds. Just a great look. Wonder why my phone's blowing up all of a sudden. Oh, yay. All right, so here we go. Sorry, we have a little baseball situation as well as shopping. There's shopping and baseball simultaneously today. But here we go. This one's going to be, item number is 1110-500, and 76 points in the diamonds. Isn't that pretty? Wait to see the width on the hand, though. Wait to see the width. This is very well done. You're going to choose your gold color. I wish we had the yellow and the rose. That would be so lovely to see. But showing off the diamonds here, showing off the quality, showing off how white and bright they are. Look at that band, but sits low profile, easy to wear. Maybe it's going to be the middle finger ring. Maybe it's going to be the index finger, whatever you want. Look at that. Very nice, isn't it? That is something special. Wow. Cool ring, right? We do a lot of wide bands. Yeah, I actually have a 5-carat band if you want to see it, or almost 5 carats, about 5 carats in diamonds today. If you want just, a real traditional band where they're just, set side by side, round brilliance, but this has a little more style to it. And we're going to go ahead and make it easy. This one's down below that $39.99. We'll make it simple for you. That's going to be only $15.99. So that's it. Really, really fantastic. $15.99 on that band, yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. We do have that really simple bracelet, by the way, the yellow and the white gold, and a more simple style tennis bracelet. During the event, we had a couple simple bracelets, and they were really popular, so we thought we'd bring you some more. Really, as far as just everyday wearable, and it's got a little diamond quantity to it. Also the Paraiba. So we showed you the gents Paraiba, but I do have a Paraiba from my gals that is going to be this really, oh, look how pretty, the leaf style. Remember the, wasn't it Wednesday night? I had a Paraiba, it was 50 points. And it was $4,000. I have a 40-point stone that's gonna be less because I just think it needs to be. That's all there is to it. I think it needs to be less. So I'm going to make it less. And then, yes, the Tanzanite Emerald Cut, the 7-carat plus, is coming up at the top of the hour. And then, oh, let me flash this. This is my pendant. Remember I told you there was one Brazilian Paraiba crystal in quartz that was for the first time? Look at this huge round. Wow. Look at how showcased and cut to perfection. Obviously, these are cabochon cuts. With a little purple on the edge. Yeah. Remember the other day, now I know some of you weren't with me on Wednesday night because you forgot or you said the sale's over, so I don't need low in my life, but here we go. This is gonna be, yeah, did you only use me for the sale? Probably. But now we're back, right? And on Wednesday, I had my first of the quartz that was actually mostly purple crystals. Did you see it? It had the blue, I think it's still here if anybody wants to see it. It was pretty much all purple and blue-green, and you didn't see any of the white of the quartz. It was just purple and blue-green Paraiba crystals. Well, this is that little dot you see there towards the right side about 3 o'clock. That's the purple crystal, so that's within. And then it's got that beautiful blue-green crystal, which is very large, 1128239, and it's gonna be that big. That would be, can you imagine if this was faceted? If they just mined that out of the quartz, faceted it into a gem, can you imagine the kind of value that would have? Well, it's a big stone. It's an 8-carat 39. It's in 18-karat gold, and it does have 70 points in diamonds. This is a wild one here. And we went kind of overboard on this one. And I don't mind going overboard. What I don't mind going, not, well, yeah. Let's pretend, yeah, if I'm not on a boat and literally going overboard. It wasn't literal, Tone. I'm talking about more be like extra. Yeah, that kind of overboard. I like a piece of jewelry that says, let's go overboard. Let's give you better gold. 14 karat's not good enough. Let's give you 18 karat. Let's give you a huge 839 round, no less, that perfectly cuts so it frames it. Yeah, my boating days are, yeah, when am I gonna get on a boat? It's like those days, that's when I was a kid, before I could even appreciate it, right? I spent a lot of time on boats when I was a kid. And now I'd love to be on a boat. I just don't have the time. But here we go with our 70 points in diamonds. Let's blow it out. I want to show you from a distance away because it's a very large stone. And it's tougher to grasp the cabochons in their size till you really see it from a distance and how perfectly defined that crystal is. And we'll make it, yeah, it's supposed to be $79.99. I want to make it more affordable, and I know we did go really, heavy on the gold and heavy on the diamonds, and we did all that, but I really want to make it affordable nonetheless, and this is a full, look at that, it's an 1.5 inches, is it? No, 1.25 inches. I can barely read my own ruler. We've got an 1.25 inches there, and I'll blow it out right now. If you'd like to get this one, and we'll show it up close here, and the basket's really well done, so it's obviously going to sit perfectly on the neckline. It's not going to topple over. It's got like a heart-shaped scroll work all the way through the basket that we really enjoy seeing, and it will be, oh, how fabulous is this? I'll make this one $2,999. Send it on out, and that's a $5,000 discount right there. So that is how we like to do it. And just a beautiful way to get, I mean, I love it. The way they just, great job to the lapidary, the cutter who really went all out here and just perfectly framed. I mean, really it is. It's like you couldn't have framed it better if you painted it. And it just, to think that's all natural from the earth, it is really a stunning look. So that's here for one caller if you'd like it. And that's one of our big pendants. I think there was one pendant, but certainly hasn't been all that often. And maybe just the way you want to wear it. I love that. These medallion pieces are really cool right now, whether it's coin jewelry or charm jewelry or, big round circular medallion styles in necklaces and pendants are very hot. So usually it's just done in metal though, or a design. This is in the stone itself. The stone is your medallion. And I think that just makes it so much more fun. So that's that, guys. $29.99. That'll be that. So last chance, last. Okay, and stays in the white gold, which I think would be just, why would you change it? It's perfect that way. Let's make sure that we get that Paraiba out of here. Okay, so we go from one Paraiba to another. This time we're going to that beautiful faceted material in the feather design. Yes, please, because as I was saying when we first came on the air today, that I had a Paraiba that doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think that really is the right frame of mind here, but this feather, whether it gives you a little bit of that bohemian vibe or just looks very Art Nouveau because it kind of harkens back to a floral. It's item number 112-8171, and it was just a couple of days ago when we had a Paraiba about this size, and it was $4,000, and probably doesn't surprise anyone that this was listed even more because the diamond weight is more. 8171. It's literally more diamond weight than the one I had on Wednesday night. You can look it up. If you weren't with me, you think I'm making this up, I don't make stuff up. So that's where, again, you've got a very, very important way to go here because you've got a stone set at a little bit of an angle. It's meant to be kind of the eye of the feather and that centerpiece, and then you see that mirror finish gold that runs right through it. That's a 40 pointer in the Paraiba. It has a 40 point, so it's our 40-40 ring. It's the 40 points in diamonds as well. And I'm so proud that we can bring it to you. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be proud of this. I'm just discounting. I'm just discounting today. It's Sunday. It's the end of our week. It's the beginning of the month. It's our last call till Wednesday. So I say we make this the big value, the really big value. And maybe just because I've got a $49.99 price. So true story. Wednesday night, I had a 40, no, was it a 50? It was a 50 point. It was a 50 point stone. It was a Paraiba in the blue green. It was a 50 pointer. It had 29 points in diamonds though. So fewer diamonds, about the same amount of gold, fewer diamond weight, fewer diamonds overall. And it was $39.99. This one's $49.99 because there's more diamond weight. So it makes sense. It's all logical, okay? So we've got the 40 pointer with the 40 points. Wednesdays was the 50 pointer with the 29 points, $49.99. I just have this feeling like $5,000 is probably not going to do what needs to be done, which is move the ring to somebody who loves it. And if you're that person that loves it, we're going to get it out to you. That's simple. It's just obviously got to go a lot lower. I think it might be the prime time to go do an auction. Let you set up your own price. Get away from $5,000, get away from $4,000 even, which we saw virtually on the similar kind of look on Wednesday night. That was not that long ago. And now bring you a much better opportunity by saying, come on in. The auction is yours to take advantage of. It's yours to do what you will. It's not going to be $4,000 to open, though. I'm going to go lower, and substantially so. And this is the ring that you add to the collection. It's not like you put all your other jewelry away because you're going to. I have a friend of mine. She's really good about discipline. When it comes to accessories or clothing, she literally, and it's her birthday today, so I'm thinking of her anyways. And if she gets a new pair of shoes, she has to get rid of a pair of shoes. If she gets a new jacket, she gets rid of a jacket. She makes sure that she keeps everything as minimal as possible. Same with jewelry. She does it with jewelry. She gets a new piece of jewelry, she gets rid of a piece of jewelry. Sometimes when we add new rings to our collection, I think we're looking at it as, okay, so am I going to take the ring that I already love wearing off? Let me tell you, this one you add. And you're not going to run out of real estate because right now we're wearing rings in ways we didn't years ago. It wasn't standard to wear pinky rings and index finger rings and stack all across the hand years ago. Now it's super hot. So maybe you're wearing this here on the index finger, and it's not really sized for me to wear there, but just as an idea, that's how pretty it is when you've got that little subtle kind of you know, sash kind of diagonal that is really meant to look like the leaf. Here it is on the ring finger. Obviously you can wear it pointing up or pointing down, just depending on how you put it on. But look at how it goes side to side. So this doesn't have to be worn here. Let's not take off the ring finger on the left hand. Let's add this to a middle finger or an index finger or a thumb ring even, or a pinky ring. You can wear it wherever you want. And this is how we're going to make this happen. It's not even $3,500 or $3,000. Paraiba is expensive. I'm going to make sure it's not. And this is not some, is it okay, is it good, is it great? This is a blue-green, super clean, natural, 100% copper and manganese bearing in the signature color, and it's also going to be better than even $2,500 or $2,000. I mean, I really want to get a lot of people in. Let's give you the opportunity of a lifetime here, and let's make it even better than $2,000. How about $1,500 to open? And then it's only $10 increments from there. I've had $500 increments on some auctions recently. In the last couple days, I've had $100 increments. Well, this is $10 increments. So hopefully it means if you're not very first on the phone lines with that open, that's okay too. But here we are looking for the open. I will give it 60 seconds to get it started. You can have any gold you want, by the way. Yellow gold's fine, rose gold is fine, but we are in last call to get that one started. And this is the ring with solid gold and beautiful diamonds and that stunning blue green that you just cannot, look at that. It's just undeniable. It doesn't look like anything else out there. See, did you have a question or are you, okay, so we're all good. All right, so last call on the Paraiba. We got about 55 seconds to get it started. And if you have any questions, requests, something you want to see again from earlier, please let me know. That's why the phone lines are there for you. That's why we want you to call us and tell us, interact, tell us what you want to see, tell us what we can do, and we will help you out, okay? So there we go, 1,500, no open yet, 30 seconds. Well, I haven't had much luck on auctions because we kind of got away from them for a few months. So it takes a bit to kind of get back into the ease of auctions. Jess, did you get that demantoid? I don't think so. Okay. No problem. Just let me know if you have any questions, and then we'll move right along. We got a couple people talking about the demantoid now. I haven't even shown you my favorite zircon of the day. It's a new one, and it's very attractive, and kind of reminds me of like the zircon version of the pink and orange diamond we saw. And there is a bigger Paraiba that is at 228, if anybody wants to see it. Okay, I'll just show it. There's the 228. That's the 228 with diamonds side to side. That went back up to $60,000. And I said, whoa, no, not yet. We got to give it one more shot. So I'm not a believer in doing that. I know that I follow the market. I'm in the trade. I'm a wholesale dealer as well. I've got, my own businesses, TVON's not my business, but like I just host it, it's one of those things where I've got my own business. I'll tell you, I keep up with the trades. I know what's going on with Paraiba. There's a very big thought and belief we need to move this price up, because it's an incredible Paraiba. I said, give me one last chance. Give me one more day. Give me one presentation to show this and let everybody know that there's one opportunity to get this piece before it goes back up to $60,000. The marketplace is dictating that. This is a 228. You may have seen it before. It's one of our bigger, finer stones. It also has diamonds side to side. But it's true, we've got the Vegas show coming up. That's going to be really, if there ever is going to be a beautiful Paraiba and jewelry on display, it's going to be in that JCK show. There will be plenty. I will have some of my own there on display. This is where you can get a ring of your very own that's of that quality, but spend less than you even would if it was in a wholesale right now. Promise you that. Take a look at it. It's going to be item number 112-0729. So there are only 10 minutes left till the last hour kicks off. And then we don't see you till Wednesday night. And this is one that I now am given one bonus presentation, one last chance to show it to you. One last chance, that's it. And then it's got to go up to $59,999, which is where it was before, by the way. Over the years, I've been discounting it and discounting it and then discounting it some more. And now I'm going to do it again so that you can own it, because that very stone could be in your collection, on your hand, your new favorite piece right there. We didn't get an open on the feather ring. That's okay. Let's get this one gone, and we'll make sure that somebody has one of our grandest of them all in that big size. Carat 18 is the diamond weight. It's in the white gold. It'll stay that way. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Beautiful, bright as can be, blue-green. Really tough to get any better stone. And how about, I think that should be, if we kind of ignore this here for a minute and you look at it on the hand solely, I think you're going to feel like that's even bigger than a 2 carat 28 usually is. And it certainly does give it that look. So I got to discount it again. One last chance, one presentation only at the end of the show, which is in literally 68 minutes. This will be back up to that price, $60,000. I'm going lower right now. Take a look at it again, and let's go ahead and blow it out. And when we tell you this is a value, it is a value here along the dial, in a storefront, or even in a wholesale level. Wherever you were to compare a Paraiba price, especially if it's finished in diamonds like this is, where it's a finished piece and it's beautifully done, this is the price of a lifetime. They are going up. They need to go up. The value is going up. There's no more active mining anywhere in the world. It is the bright neon, and this is not some stone where, look at how close we are. I'm as close as we can be without cutting off the ring here. We are showing you the detailed look so that you can see every last detail, and if there was an inclusion, you'd see it. And we're giving you what's as good as a microscope here, as good as a jeweler's loupe, to know that this stone that is inherently very included typically is not. In this particular occasion, that's what makes it worthy of a $60,000 price tag. That's what means it should be. It's got the big diamond weight, the solid gold. We're going to make it better than 60. Better than half that, better than half that. So 75% off, and this is the time to pick it up. And remember, you have a money-back guarantee, so you get it at home. If it's not for you, if it's not your favorite piece, if you don't absolutely adore it and love it and can't imagine living without it, then send it on back to me. But this is the deal. It's not even $30,000, and it's not even half of that. It's not $15,000. It is $14,999 to get that Paraiba home. The 228 with the carat 18 of amazing VS diamonds, and that is for one caller. So it's our last chance. I said, give me one last presentation. We'll give all of our collectors the opportunity of a lifetime to get it home, to own it, to see it for themselves, to see it with their own eyes, and to get that beautiful value. We also have big Tanzanite earrings today. We do have the Zircon coming up. The Tanzanite is only 6 minutes away. It's the 7 carat emerald cut I was telling you about. That's happening as well. That'll be our top of the hour. A blue Zircon pendant is here that's new. We've got more and more and more. And simply tell me if you have any requests or if there's a certain stone or style you'd like to see. We're happy to bring it on out. Take a look at this though, the Zircon. Well, I'm keeping that one. Here's the Zircon that I'm so in love with. I got to zoom back because we want to show you all the different angles here. It's a towering emerald cut stone. It's got the two-tone mounting, which is yellow gold and white gold together. It's 112-8227, and that is our 1081 pinky golden Zircon. There's a look at that. That's what it does, and that's why I wanted to zoom back so we can really lift it up, just so you can see it directly into the stone. See that eye level there? That's what we're talking about. What do we think of that one? Look at that. Every color coming right on through. Item number is, you got it, it's a 1081 stone. It's in 14 karat two-tone gold, stays as is. 13 points there, the diamonds on the sides there, that is intentionally done where the white gold then stops and goes to the yellow gold on one side, yellow gold on this side with an extra burnished diamond on the other side, and that is cool. Now, this is obviously an asymmetrical mounting, so let me show it to you on the hand because it's otherwise a little bit tougher to understand. Okay, how does this ring work? Well, there are your double rows. Again, one mirror finished, one pave. Here's the other side, which has that one burnished diamond. There's another way to wear it, and that's flipping it around if you like it this way instead. And that's going to be going out of here very quickly. And this Zircon is something special. Look what that does. When it just hits the light, you see, I mean, name a color it comes through. Blues, purples, oranges, yellows, reds, purple, it's all there. Look what that's doing. That's not a trick of the camera. I didn't add a filter all of a sudden. I mean, this is no like AI technology. This is just what the stone does when it's exposed to light. That's what it does. Look how beautiful this is. In just that one shot, blue, orange, yellow, red, purple. I always say, does anyone ever watch Netflix? Of course, everybody does. It's like the Netflix logo when it pops up. I have to drive, I drive by the building every day. So with their headquarters in Hollywood, I have to drive by it. It's right along the 101 freeway on my way back. So I see it every day. And it's like every time I look at it, that's what it looks like. It's all those different, usually just in the purples and the reds and the blues. This has even the reds and the greens and the yellows and the oranges. And we are going to make this easy. It's not $79.99. It's one caller only. I'll make it just $2,999. Another one of our brand new beauties here in a pinky golden Zircon in that towering clean emerald cut, that stunning color. And it's our last last call. If you have anything else, like 2 hours have gone by. We've had some incredible pieces from the Paraiba to the demantoid. Still here, the iolite, gold quartz is here, the Paraiba feather, the Paraiba quartz, the big Aqua, the big Tanzanite pendant, the Morganite we started the show with for $9.99. Still some great pieces still here hanging out. Unfortunately, all of our diamond earrings are sold out, but other than that, we still got pieces here for you. So let me know if you're looking for anything in particular. We'll show it. I did have a very large freeform pink opal. I'm just going to show you some pieces, right? It's just a little museum moment here. We showed you the big Aqua that was 27 carats. Look at this pink opal. That is a beautiful kind of like a kite cut of a pink opal with diamonds all the way around it. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Very large pendant in platinum. That's 8043. It's our platinum piece with a 2424 freeform pink opal. So that is here. And look at all the diamonds around it. Diamonds in the bail, diamonds all the way around. Then we do some extra diamonds at the very base to kind of accentuate that chevron at the bottom of the stone. So that's here. Let's get to our fabulous blues. You know what? We've only got 2 minutes till this. Back up close we go, because this one is 2 minutes away. And I got to polish it, but look at how amazing that is. Whew. That's coming up at the top of the hour. But before we do that, I have one blue star sapphire to show you. It's amazing. And it's going to be one of our bigger ones here. It's an almost 3 carat blue star sapphire. Here it is. And the color, perfection. Actually, it's like a cornflower blue. We make that distinction typically only when it's a faceted stone, meaning not a cabochon, without the asterism. This is a cornflower blue. I can tell you, the only one of its kind here in the inventory. And it's item number 5915. And it is the fabulous 272 oval cornflower blue star sapphire with the asterism. It's got baguettes and rounds all the way, mostly baguettes around this one. And then you've got a couple rounds that are just right there wedged into one side. But that is probably the prettiest blue star sapphire I've seen in years here. And look at this. Let me block a light over here so you can see suddenly the right star disappears. Then we can make the left star disappear here. So you can see that typically a star per light source. So typically 1 is what you're going to see when you're wearing it on. And it's our 272, of course, unheated, that true cornflower blue color, 60 points in diamonds. Let's try a little giveaway on this one. Formerly $54.99 piece, because it is in platinum. It is that big size. I'll take a 272 blue sapphire in any kind, but the one with the asterism, that's extra, extra, extra rare. And we're going to take it on down lower than 5,000. First caller gets it. We've got 1 minute till the top of the hour. The Tanzanite is coming out to play. It is truly, I mean, if you love a really glamorous, elegant, looks like the window of Harry Winston, because that's what they do. They do a lot of emerald cuts with the baguettes on the side, a lot of them. That's going to be coming up, top of the hour, don't miss it. And then here we go with the blue star sapphire, a blowout, $1,999 for you. There is only one, so that's the one you will receive, and here it is on the hand as well. So just a beautiful, beautiful, look at that. And the star is only going to get brighter, because right now it's kind of broken up among two. Its attention is divided between 2 different light sources. When you see this in real life, the star becomes more defined, it becomes brighter, a little more glow to it, and for $19.99, that has got to go. And we'll see who's got it. That's a big value. We went and took, look at that, $3,500 saved. It's going to buy you a whole nother piece of jewelry. A really nice piece of jewelry too. If you want to go ahead and just, you know, save a lot extra, you're in the right place today. We got the top of the hour arriving. So here's our last chance, last call on that one. And then again, that's one way, and you can tell the orientation of the star really just depends on where the light is in relation to it. So there you can see how it moves all the way through. It's actually got a little translucency to it, which you don't always see in the stars. They tend to be a little more opaque typically, a little bit more, you know, deep dark color. The blues are very usually either pastel, like too light a blue, like a gray, or they just get too dark and then you really don't appreciate or see the asterism any longer. Here's where you do. So $19.99. Let me know if you'd like that one. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy June. It's June 1st. We're celebrating the kickoff to a new month here, and we're awfully excited. Can you believe it? I'm pretty much halfway through the year. It's crazy, but we're so glad you're with us today. And again, my name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got another 1 hour left to go on our Sunday, bringing out one of our best new pieces here that you could ever ask for. It's that very elegant new design in the Tanzanite in the emerald cut. So that is coming out. I know we've been waiting, just waiting for that, because I've shown it a couple of times. There's been a lot of early interest in it. And then I would love, I've shown you everything I had today, and I still have an hour left. So that means if there's anything you want to see again, please let me know, or if there's anything we can recap, bring out from the vault, even if you saw it like a day ago and you want to know if it's still here, happy to do that. But this is the ultimate. This, we do the ultimate quality in Tanzanite. So let's rest assured, even if you spend $500,000, if you spend $3 million, if you spend, let's make it an absurd number. If you spend $25 million on a Tanzanite anywhere, you're not going to get a better quality than what we have here. That is a fact. You will not get a better quality no matter how much you spend. And that is really the fun part, is we do a better value than everybody else's low quality material. And we're already busy on the phone lines because, well, you saw it, you know it. And then we stacked, first time we've done this too, can you believe it? We're taking the pristine Museum Reserve emerald cut that is over 7 carats in size with all these gleaming bright neon red flashes, and we're bringing you the match in the diamonds. They're baguettes, which do the same thing. They play with the light in the same way. They have the same step facets all the way through. And you will, oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love it. I love it. It's one of those pieces that it's like, this is what we're talking about. If you're going to put a really good Tanzanite, like a really top quality stone, you want to set it in a way that is classic, that really emphasizes the quality. You want it to match the quality. You want it to be beautiful and lovely and bright. This is the way to do it. 112-8430. Welcome into our last hour of Sunday. And again, let us know what you'd like to see. There are a few pieces remaining from the show that should be gone. So let us know if you have any questions. But this is the 704. Oh, I kind of wish it was a 702 because I like that area code. But this is our 704. I'll take a little extra. You've got the emerald cut, bless you. It's our 75 points in baguettes. And notice how they taper. They get a little bit, you see how they stack down? They get a little smaller and wider. So they get shorter, but they get wider as you go from the center on out, so that they can perfectly, it balances, it keeps the ring level on the hand. It's the perfect symmetry. And it's a really, really stunning stone. And it's our Museum Reserve in 14 karat gold. And I guess you can do any gold color you want. I would recommend probably the white gold. This is always a tricky angle though for baguettes for some reason. And we're not into like spending a lot of money on technology here, because the more money we would have to spend on technology, the more money we'd have to charge for you guys. But it's not the best angle to show a baguette. So for some reason, like the baguettes are completely, look at that. There's a couple things going on here. Do you see that left baguette there and the middle one? Do you see how it's like the whole rainbow is represented? These are as white and bright and clean as every other 1-point basic diamond we bring. And do you see the red flashes that are coming through on the stone? So really trying to show you, these are, I know the diamonds just never, they always kind of pick up this glare, as we say, and that's true. They look a little black or gray, and they're just not. They're white, bright stones, and that's the only way. So if I could hold it like that forever, that's what they look like. But I know for you, those of you that are going, oh, they don't look so good. You're right, they don't. But they are. But they don't. But they are. That's what they are. But that's what they look like. Does that make sense? So can we really just keep that in mind as we shop the ring? Is that, and I think, guys, there was still, I had to do a little removal of polishing wheel from the prongs of this ring before the show started hours and hours ago. So I don't know if I got all of it because I don't have all the tools to do that. But I just want to show you here. So if you see any little, fuzzy wuzzies under the prongs, it was really, yeah, it looked like it was growing beards. But here was what we have. So there's the white diamonds stacked up on the sides. Now we had a flurry of phone calls. Was anybody thinking about this one? No. Okay, so good. We're just going to kind of start up new here. Start fresh, start anew. It's a new hour here. It's our last hour, and look what this does. Now this is really what counts, is how's it going to look when it's on your hand? When you get this home and open the box, I mean, are you going to be able to stand it even? That couple of days of waiting to get it, and of course it's going to arrive in your size, in your favorite gold color, and you rip open that box and you put it on and you go, oh, this is the most amazing piece. It's so funny. I was evaluating, I was doing an appraisal on my mom's ring. So my mom has a Tanzanite that she built in the 80s. It was before most people knew what Tanzanite was. It was still really, really new in the industry. Not a lot of people knew about it. It wasn't in stores yet. And early 80s it was. And she has a literal cushion cut. It's a 3 carat 38 cushion with baguettes on the side. She used the baguette mounting that she had, and and the ring, it was just valued. It was just evaluated. It's literally valued. And it's not a blue winged black D, of course, but it's a nice color with the baguettes. The baguettes are smaller than these. And it's literally a piece from, like 30 years ago, actually almost 40 years ago, really. And it's one of those pieces that today it was just valued at over $55,000. So again, and that's a 3 carat 38. This is a double the size. It's got the bigger VS baguettes. It is just such a stunning piece. And you know, it really, look at it. It looks almost just like one big diamond on each side because the way they're stacked and put together that way. And do you see how every time there's even a subtle movement, how it just glows. The Tanzanite's doing its blue, purple, red. The diamonds are completely lighting up like they're mirrors. This is where, again, if you want the highest end look possible, and you have to forgive that I can't make it look as good on TV as it does in person. I just cannot, because of the way our cameras and lighting are set up here. I can't do anything about the fact that those diamonds look gray, but again, they are not. That's how white they are. That's how bright they are. That's how clean they are. They're still the VS white diamonds. Just remember that when you see it setting down like this. This is a great way to show the stone, but it's not always the best way to see the baguette. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to blow it out right now. We're going to make it really easy, and it's going to be a huge value. I still have a little bit of that polishing cloth right along the surface, so I gotta give it a better polish here. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it simple. It's supposed to be $99.99. That's what happens with the museum reserve stones. Obviously, this is a big one. It's impressive, it's important, and we are going to bring it on down to make it the best value possible. As a matter of fact, here we go. I say here goes nothing, because that's what I've been doing. To really make pieces move today, it's required some massive reductions in price, some loss leader deals. That's what I'm doing again on this one. Again, we can save all those new should-be prices for a later date. It's not happening today. We've got to get, and if that's the dream ring, got to get it to your home. Got to get you to try it. You have a money-back guarantee. Again, if you don't love it, if you can't picture life without that ring, send it on back to me. Send it on back. I don't want you keeping it. This is the one to get, and I don't know what it's looking like on TV. I know it's going to have some diamond issues as far as showing off those diamonds, and as good as they are. But this is one that I could not believe from the very, very early parts, early this morning when I first laid my eyes on this finished ring, I was blown away. I have shown and sold some 15,000 pieces of blue wing Block D just in the last 6 years here. I've been here 9, but we've only had the blue wings for about 6.5. So I've sold a number of pieces. This is really one of the prettiest rings, the design, the stone, everything working together as it should. And I will promise you, you'll love it. I got to get it at home. I don't even want to auction it. I just want to say, let's reward the first caller who says yes. Let's go even lower than even that $79.99. That's $1,000 a carat if I charge you basically $900 for the diamonds and the gold. That's not happening today anywhere. You are here for value, though. You don't want to hear about new prices. You like the old prices. Me too. Me too. So I'm granting you that. We're giving you that today. We're making the old prices happen. We're giving you a better deal, and it's not going to be $79. I need one caller. I need one caller. That's it. We'll do white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It's over 7 carats of museum reserve goodness. And I mean goodness, greatness, and perfection is what it is. And it's not going to be $79. There's an elegance about it. Some of the highest end rings in the world, whether they be diamonds, sapphires, rubies, yes, tanzanites, they're made in this mounting, this setting style, this symmetrical look, this wow factor, and it's not going to be $79 or $69 or $59. You want values, and when I've been giving away jewelry today, guess what's happened? It's sold out. I did this last hour with earrings, sold out. It's going to happen right here, right now. But it's not even going to be $4,999. We need a caller, and we need you fast, because you try it, you get it home, you see what it's all about. I have heard it many, many times, and no exaggeration, thousands and thousands of messages and feedback and emails that have said, those tanzanites look better in person. I didn't believe you when you said it. I thought that was a line because I'm used to these guys screaming at me, telling me all kinds of stuff, and I'm supposed to believe it, and then I get the piece at home, and it looks like something out of a gumball machine. Don't you hate that? And then I shop with you, and I gave you a shot. And you know what? You're right. It looks better. Somehow it looks better than it did on TV. How is that possible when everywhere else you shop, it's the exact opposite? You're going, that can't be the same ring. Have you ever been in that position where you go buy something online or shop those other guys, and you're going, what the heck is that? You wouldn't wear it if someone paid you to wear it. Am I right? We've all been there. This is the exact opposite. You are going to absolutely flip. And I'm talking to mostly, yes, people that have never shopped before here, because those of you that know, you know. They always say, the kids say, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But that sentiment that's shared by everybody that gets a blue wing is, OMG, they look better in person than they did on TV, and didn't think it was possible. It happens, and it's real life, and it's not even $49. Let's go even lower. Before we sell it, because I know it's verifying right now, you hear the phone lines buzzing, we're going to do better than $49, better than $45, better than $44.99. I would come on in on the phone lines, because what are you waiting for? Missing out? That's not a good option. That is definitely not a good option. Let's make sure you get it right now. It's not even 44. I will send it out. I know I should have auctioned it for 7,500 to open. I didn't want to do that. I'm having no luck. I tried to auction a Paraiba and I couldn't get it open. And it was 1,500 bucks. I couldn't get it open on a Paraiba ring today. So I think the auction ship has sailed. Let's forget that. Yeah, maybe it's gone overboard, right? It's just your chance to pick it up. We'll do better than 44. Still need a caller, just one. Try it out. You will love it. The Tanzanite that's elsewhere is light and lavender in comparison. You don't want any part of it. Get the highest end material. We're in the last call anyways. Once the museum reserves are gone, they're gone. It's altogether gone, and we're not even going to see Tanzanite on this show. We're not even going to have them to show you. Because what are we going to do? Bring you lower quality? No. That would be more money than what we've been selling Blue Wing Block D the best. That doesn't make any sense. That's just not logical. That's just not smart business. So we're not going to have Tanzanites going forward. This is your chance to get your Tanzanite and get that ultimate high level, best quality red flashes galore, which don't even look as red onto these lights as they do in person, because these are the hottest lights you can get. We're going to make it even better. It's not 44 or 43 or 42 or 41. Take a look. The ring is elegant, it is classic, it is fabulous, and it is going to be $3,999 only. That is it, and it will go. And congratulations in advance if you get it. Yes. The current size, I have no idea. It doesn't say. Let me show you. Let's see. It's a size 7 right now. Size 7, and while we're at it, I will try it on again. Here it is. Size 7 is the size. We can easily size it up or down. Look at that. I mean, we don't even need to see it up close. This is the view. This is the angle that shows you how bright those diamonds are, how many amazing neon red flashes and blue flashes and indigo flashes and vivid violets come through. And this is the way. That's what it's going to do. Gleam and glow. This is stacks of diamonds on the side, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. Stunning material, and $39.99 to get that piece home. Wow. That's impressive. Look at that stone. It's winking at you. It's doing what great baguettes and emerald cuts do. I don't think there's a more elegant style in diamond cutting or gemstone cutting out there. And for $39.99, you get a 704. It's the top level. We're not going anywhere till it sells. This is the most amazing look, and just so simple elegance. But look at how you don't see the band on the sides. It's those diamonds stacked just the right way, the perfect amount, the perfect sizes, so they can really complete either side of the ring. And $39.99, who's going to take it? It's a beautiful ring. And that to me looks like $1 million bucks. And we may be being conservative there. And I had a couple requests. It was Renee, right? Renee wanted to know, she wanted to see if we had any unheated. Did she want big ones? Because I got big ones. So Renee, we've got 2 unheateds, and Carol, we've got your bangle coming up. So a couple good requests, which is great news, because all I have left to show you is the blue Zircon pendant, and then we got to go. But that cannot be here. No, it cannot be here. Not at $39.99. That cannot be here. It is a $10,000 ring. Should be today. Now it's $39.99. It's got to go. That's incredible. Look what that does. And all I'm doing is just moving it as slight as I can, because if I move too much, it's like I'll make everyone motion sickness, and we don't need to do that. This should be a what is it called? What is it called? Dramamine. Yes, there's a lot of boat references today. Maybe that's where I need to go. Here we go. Next up, hey Renee, we've got 2 unheated Tanzanites to show you. I have a 9 and an 864. Let's show them both. Unheated, what does that mean? Well, it means pretty basic. Unheated, what does it end result in? It means you get more than one color. That's blue, purple, and red. Here's what I have, Renee, in big sizes. I've got that unheated, and then I've got the big pear shape here that is even larger with more diamond weight. Look at that. So these are both examples where they're going to give you blues and purples and greens and blue greens. So a little almost like aqua tone comes through on these unheated Tanzanites, which are now super rare. They're always rare, but there's just fewer and fewer and fewer of them, because nothing that comes out of the ground here on forth is going to be unheated. Nothing. They're heating everything. So we've got either the pear shape or the oval. The oval's got the really big diamonds. The oval's got a lot, or rather the pear shape has a lot of diamonds. And we'll talk about the oval first. It's 1122603. And then we do have a, Carol, hey there, Carol, we've got your request for your diamond bangle. That's bezel set. That's going to be coming up as well. So we'll have that next. But here we go with the oval. That's our 864 with 82 points in diamonds among the 6. And then you have item number 1122623. That is on the right side. That is that very large pear shape. And that pear shape has a carat 28 in diamonds. So you're getting either way. A lot of diamonds. Just depends on if you want a lot of diamonds or some really big diamonds. Kind of depends there if you like the oval or the pear. Giving you different kinds of looks depending on obviously the shape, the cutting, helps kind of determine how much color you're going to get. I do want to show you a little bit of movement here though, so you can really see the blues and the greens come through. I would say maybe the greens are a little bit more obvious in the pear shape, I would say. It is a little larger stone. That is the 9 carat 16. It's 2623 on the pear because you're seeing the unheated oval material item number there. And then we've got the pear shape, which is going to be our 916 with the 128. So if either of those, Renee, are interesting to you, we're going to do them for the same price. That sounds nice. So a nice little discount from $13,999, and actually the other was $14,999. So they're big time rings. They're about as rare as you can get. And I like that they're still not light, because, you know, it's nice to have that deeper color and still get the nuances of the multicolors or these almost like mermaid-like effects or the peacock effects you're getting. That's really well done. And here's the oval in the big individual diamonds. Again, those are pear shapes and marquise cuts, 2 pairs and 1 marquise down the middle. And then here's the pear shape next to it here. That's the pear shape. And so you can just see from a distance away how they compare. And again, maybe a little, I would still say a little more green coming through visually on the pear shape, and they're both going to be under $10,000. So there was, again, 14 and 15,000 respectively. This one was 14, this one was 15, because this one being the bigger stone and the bigger overall diamond weight. So 14 and 15,000. Doesn't matter which one you choose. We're making them each really, really affordable here today. And there's your oval. Once again, here comes the pear shape. Take your choice up. I don't want you to have to choose based on the budget. That's never fun. I want you, because that's always, isn't it always the case, or is it just me? It always seems to be the case where the one you like is the one that's more money. And then you're going, well, I guess I'm going to have to get the one I don't like as much to get it within the budget. And I don't want you to have to do that. I just want you to be able to get what you truly love, get the great value no matter what, and not spend $10,000 or even $99.99. It's going to be your choice of for $4,999. That's it. So $49.99 for whichever one you prefer. The bangle is next, Carol. We've got only rose and white. Yikes. Okay, so we're very limited on the bangle, but we will get them out the door. And then we've got our final call on the show. We've only got about 40 minutes left. We have a blue zircon still to show you. I'll try to make it affordable in a pendant. And then let me know if you prefer the pear in the 916 or do you like the oval that's the 864. 2 great options, $49.99. If you need smaller, I know that I'm not sure what you requested, Renee, but if you need smaller, I don't think there are many left in the smaller of the sizes. We sold most of those out in the last couple of months, but there are your options in bigger sizes. So coming up next, we've got a bangle on the way, and then we'll do some recaps. Somehow this seems like a bit of a miracle, but we still have the pear-shaped Morganite. This pear-shaped Morganite started the show, and it's $9.99. That's still here to my knowledge. So I don't think that'll be here till the end of the show, which is in 40 minutes, but just wanted to recap that for you. Also have the Tanzanite. Now, let's just take a look here, because sometimes you're thinking, that looks a lot like Blue Winged Block D to me. If I show you subtly side by side, you'll see the differences. See the difference there now? There's our 7 carat 04, and I think it's fun to sometimes see them side by side. Yes? The oval. All right. And is that 704 still available? Okay, so the oval is gone here, so congratulations. And again, Jess, that is item number 2603. Thank you so much. And then it sounds like our pear shape's still here at $49.99. And then let's go to Carol's request. Hi, Carol, thank you for the request. It's 1110360. This is our white gold, and then I have a rose gold, and this is the halfway around, which is really all that counts because that's all you're ever gonna see, is the diamonds going one side to the other. So it's a beautiful style. It's 49 points in diamonds in our bangle. That is all we have though, the white and the rose. No yellow gold in stock right now. This is our average size bangle. It's got the bezel set diamonds. You're getting almost a half carat, which is lovely. And it is going to be time to go here. We've got a blue zircon deal coming up. I need your requests if you have them. We'll recap a couple of things before, yeah. Sure, no, that's no problem. Oval size. It says 8, but I always like to double check it. So let me check that one out. It did feel like an 8, but let me see here. It is a perfect 8 right now. Yes. Okay, now here we go with the bangle, which are average sizes. It means it fits anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch bracelet size. So if you wear anything 6.5 or 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, 7.5, you're good to go on this average size. 49 points hinged on the side. By the way, this item number goes back about 9 years. And it's a price that also goes back 9 years, which not everything is going to make a massive difference with gold. Let's just be clear. If you have a ring with 2 grams in gold, there's not going to be, even if gold gets to like $1 million an ounce, it's not going to make a huge swing if you have hardly any gold. But when you've got bangles that require so much gold, like this one does, where you've got gold all the way around, because this is much more gold than a ring or a pendant or even most necklaces. You know, as far as chains go, chains don't have a lot of gold weight. The bangles, though, in substantial styles like this, especially when you're doing bezel set diamonds, that has more gold. This is one of the heavier gold pieces I've shown you in 2.5 hours. And it's the bangle by request, one that we probably should not be selling at an old price, because the old price is what makes it such a discount from today. I know that that would cost us easily about $4,800 today to make. Today. Which means we should probably sell it for about $49.99. You know, make a couple of bucks, keep the lights on, you know, keep making new jewelry for you. That's not what I'm doing. Take a look. We're taking the old price and we're discounting that instead. I just have one in rose. I've got a couple in white. Gives us the opportunity to actually be able to stack them if you want to, or if you want to get a couple and gift them, you can. Here's how it opens up. It's going to have a little side textured button. So right here, when it's closed, it lines up, it latches closed. See that little texture? Press it down. Right at the textured area, it opens up. You still have 2 figure-8 safeties. So once it's on, you slip it on just like this. You pop it on, you click it closed, and it's on. Then you're going to latch your figure-8 safeties so it's not going anywhere. That's what it looks like on from a distance away. This is one of the things we appreciate, I think, about a bezel, is that not only is it making our diamonds look a lot larger than they are, but it's also smooth, no prongs, no sharp edges, no catching, no snagging, nothing. No pinching, nothing. This is how I just put it always on, so it's right there. Easy access. You've still got solid gold around the back side as well, so it's all mirror finished on the back, all beautifully diamond laced in the front. And we're gonna make this even better than even our old price, $1,999. Forget about that. Going even lower. Way back when at $2,000. And it's a piece you invest in because you wear it most likely every day. It's like the tennis bracelet, but modernized in bangle form. So it's still the concept of having diamonds really start to finish, side to side. It's that look that's so elegant, and yet not 19, 18, 17, 16. We're going lower. I told you, we're taking the old price and marking it down. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a wonderful moment? And you've got one chance to get the rose. We got a couple in the white gold. That's it. And we're going to make it better. How about $1,599? That's it. $1,599. And that will be for the big, big diamond bangle. And you'll live in the thing. And whether you're wearing it all by itself, whether you're stacking it up with all your other bangles, your arm candy, your bracelets, they could be line bracelets, they could be bangles, they could be any kind of bracelet. You can stack and layer as you please, and hopefully you will, because that's a great look right now. But that's going to be $1,599. Thank you, Carol, for the request. Let me know if you have any questions about that one. That's what we have in bezel set bangles right now. Then we'll get to the blue zircon pendant. And that's new today also. And then it's last call on the show. We don't see you guys till Wednesday night. Remember, we're just off. It's just Mondays and Tuesdays we're off. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday nights, we are TV on. And then Saturdays and Sundays during the day, we're here with you as well, like we are right now, 10 to 1. So remember, it's 5 to 8. If you're looking for us on Wednesday, Thursday, look in the evenings, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time is when we kick off our 3 hours. We always have 3-hour shows. There are 5 of them a week. It's 15 hours of shopping time a week, shopping and saving. I just want to flash this in case anyone's looking for a big emerald. That's a gorgeous emerald. New emerald, big value, huge stone. That's a 2-carat 19. I also have a Windsor sapphire if anybody's interested. Carol, if that's not what you're looking for, let me know. We can go back to the drawing board, but I think as far as bezel sets, that's what we got. I have a really special pair of Alexandrite earrings. I've got a fabulous tricolor braided style necklace. Have you guys seen this? It's white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold together. It's all one necklace. It's got an extender as well, so you can wear it different lengths, but it's all done in tricolor gold. This necklace, I'll just give it away. This is item number, let's see, I don't even think I have the item number in front of me. It's 1124425. It stays as is in tricolor gold. It's got a little bit of a satin glittery finish, and I don't mean glitter like I hate glitter. I'm sorry, I love sparkle and I hate glitter. It doesn't make any sense. But if I want glitter, I want it through gemstones, diamonds, or at least crystals, you know, out of Austria. Glitter's not really my thing. But I will tell you right now, when I say glitter, I don't mean like garish, childlike, you know, I think it's because I think it's deeply rooted from kindergarten when that's what we did. We did arts and crafts and we'd bring home like the wreath for mom and we'd glue the hard macaroni shells onto a construction paper and then we'd like put glue over it and just dump glitter on it. You know what I mean? That was kind of, it's just, it feels juvenile to me. So I love when we actually have, this is more like a beautiful, you see how it just kind of has a sheen about it. It has a really just kind of subtle little brilliance to it. While it's still going to be braided, this is essentially 3 necklaces in one, but it's like an omega style because it's not stiff like a collar is, but it's actually got some flexibility. It's just going to kind of form and naturally just perfectly lay right along your neckline. Then you've got the extender chain, so it can go 17 to 20 inches, and it's only $13.99. So just want to put you a little made in Italy, put a little Italian spin on our gold piece today, and then we've got about 33 minutes to make the magic happen. So there it is, 11 plus grams in gold. Again, nice flexibility to it. Love the extender chain. That's going to be here for you. Let's go back to the wheel. I want to show you a couple things here that are also really well priced. Alexandrite studs. Yes, Alexandrite stud earrings. We had the Alexandrite pendant, which is still here, by the way. Now we have Alexandrite studs. 112-6581 is the number, and they are like a star with a round, and this is also June's birthstone. Happy birthday, June kids. We got you covered here. Pearl is basic. Pearls are everywhere. Pearls are the traditional birthstone for the month of June. Alexandrite is also a birthstone for the month of June. It's just a more rare gem variety. So it's color changing chrysoberyl. It's that beautiful blue-green purple that goes to red. It's 50 points in this particular earring set. It's going to be 50 points total weight in your Alexandrites, and the diamonds are 28 points. And it is also going to be one pair only, and they are in the white gold, but we can change them for you. So if you want yellow or rose, be our guest, and we'll make that happen for you free of charge. But how about a better value right now? And the bangles are still here, by the way, at $15.99. So let me know if you'd like those diamond bezel set bangles. Let me know if you'd like the Alexandrite earrings. We only have the one pair. You're changing the gold color. I've got a $39.99 price tag. I can't do that. Not if I expect them to move, and I expect a lot of pieces to move in our last 31 minutes. That's all we have until I don't see you till Wednesday. So we got to get our shopping fix in. It means I got to make the value sweeter, and we're going to make this pair of earrings $999. And that is it. Then I've got a heart-shaped necklace in baguettes. Look at this tapered baguette heart-shaped necklace. I love it. It looks like really like modern abstract art, but a collage of diamonds. Sign me up. I love it. That's my kind of artwork there. So we do have, by the way, this is the pendant we had earlier, by the way, trillion cut with the heart shape. So who's got the earrings? They're fabulous. Let me show you the length. Obviously, they do have the post near the top of the point here. Do you have the earrings? Thank you. They're gone. But I'll show you the measurement. I don't think it's listed up there, so it looks like we got to show you that they are 3/8 of an inch. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. Alexandrite earrings are gone. Just a reminder that we had this pendant earlier for only $19.99 for the trillion Alexandrite. Looks like a heart. That's because the 3 hearts are done in the halos around it. And that is item number, yes, 112-4613. Thank you on the Alexandrite earrings. Enjoy those. We've got the fabulous tricolor made in Italy necklace. It's still here at the moment. We have a blue zircon to show you as well. I'm going to do that next. So that's $19.99. Oh, let's get to the heart shape. This is my abstract, one of a kind heart-shaped diamond necklace. It's 1119948. Take a look at this. I had to make sure I had it the right way because it's so hard to tell. There's actually a solid gold backing that's actually quite pretty on its own, I would say. It kind of looks cool that way too. But then it's all these tapered baguettes, puzzle pieced together, but not intended to be solid. Instead, it looks kind of cooler that it's creating the asymmetry in the heart by kind of piecing them together. And 57 points is your total weight. They're all tapered baguettes, by the way, attached to the chain. I'll show it to you on the hand here. It's a 16 or 18-inch length and finished on the inside. And here's what it looks like from a distance away. So you can see it on the hand here, and we'll blow it out. It's a heart-shaped design, but unlike a lot of heart-shaped designs that we've seen in jewelry for decades. and centuries, where it's always feels like the same thing. This is all bigger individual diamonds. It's not rose gold, it's white gold, so it's going to be only in the white gold, and we're going to blow it out for $777. And remember, it gives you this lobster claw closure and the 2 different lengths that you can wear it at. So you see there's about a 2-inch divide there between your 16 and your 18 inches, and just lots of we love the baguettes, and the tapered baguettes do the same kind of flash. They're very powerful stones. So that's going to be $777, and it's only in the white gold, and there's just one. And you can see how even when it's not moving, it's flashing. I can hold it as still as possible, and every time you see it, look at that beautiful kind of sparkle effect, that star effect you see off the diamonds. $777 only. So Alexandrite earrings are gone. The pendant is here. I've got to show you our blue zircon pendant today. This one's new. Been waiting for a little grand finale for you. Here we go. Item number is, and it's up close, wow. Say no more. This stone speaks for itself. Doesn't need me, and I don't think it sits by itself. It speaks but doesn't sit. Sounds like I'm doing dog obedience training. Speak, sit, stay, heel, play, fetch. Okay, here we go. 1127867. Blue zircon. It's around. I think the way you want a zircon is around. You want to show off the brilliance in the fire? Get around. It is unlike any other blue. Perfect, bright pops of turquoisey blue. In the round, it's our 170. It's got 38 points in diamonds, including in the bail. How lovely is this piece? And there is just something you cannot ever deny with a round blue zircon. Taking that double refraction, having that beautiful brilliance around it and with it, that is what it's all about. And then the diamonds, the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold, it's going to be your choice of here. And this is how zircons should be. In a perfect world, I think they'd all be rounds. They're just so stunning. And this has got a $4,599 should be price. I'll take it lower. And let me know on that Made in Italy piece. Jason, thank you for picking up those Alexandrite earrings. Who was that? Thank you very much. Enjoy the earrings. And now we go to the zircon for a better price. A little grand finale. We still have 27 minutes, but I just want to get some grand finales going here for you. And this one, got to show it on the hand here so you know what we're dealing with as far as the size. Definitely got a good size to it. Not going to be oversized, but definitely not going to be too small. 3/4 of an inch is the length, and it has got to go. Can we make this zircon your dream piece here that you're wearing every day? And don't we know that blue looks good on everybody and looks good with everything. So as far as your wardrobe is concerned, it's going to look amazing. It's going to be that bright, stunning. Everyone's going to think it's a blue diamond, but you don't have to go faux or treated or all these weird treatments. You're seeing a lot of weird things happen with diamonds these days. Most of them are as fake gets. And we just don't do that. So let's go ahead and take it up close here and bring it better than 45. 4,000? 3,000, 2,000. Now we're talking. We're getting warmer. But it's not going to be even $19.99. Oh, good. Thank you. Heart-shaped necklace. That was the diamond necklace. We also had the heart-shaped pendant with the Alexandrite. That's still available. The heart-shaped baguette necklace is gone. And now we're going to get this one. Yeah, this one's going to follow along. It's going to be gone. I hope you're dialing early. It is not even 19, 18, 17. It is a carat 70. This is a really good size stone here. And we've got the round and the ultimate in color and cutting and everything. And it won't even be $1,500. I'll blow it out for $1,499. No, you know what? Let's go even lower. Grand finale. We're getting close to the end here. Let's make it even better. Come on down. It's blue zircon. It's also an alternative for the month of December. December has like 83 birthstones. I mean, there's like a million birthstones for December. It's crazy. This is one of them. This is one of the non-traditional December birthstones, just something to keep in mind since we were talking about that with the Alexandrites earlier for this month. But I'll make it even better than even $1,000. Let's send it out for $999. First caller on that one, $999. Lots of one-of-a-kinds to get through here before we go. That is a huge value. I love the bigger diamonds, the points. It would have been so much easier to just put a little basic halo of little itty bitty pretty diamonds around it. Instead, we went more of that hexagon shape with the bigger diamonds at the intersections there. The pave and the bail, that didn't need to be done, but we went the extra mile there also. So it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it's only going to be $999. That's it. So a big moment for our zircon lovers here. And then we still have that necklace with the tricolor gold, the made in Italy piece. I do enjoy that one. That's a really just wearable, you know, it's really wearable, lovely piece. We have some, got a diamond cluster ring. Oh, the wide diamond band that's got almost 5 carats in diamonds. I do have that too. We have a diamond band with almost 5 carats in diamonds. We do have a 22-inch curb link necklace, if anybody's interested. Just plain gold, 22 inches curb link, like a men's style. Curb link, or ladies, 22 inches. I've got that. I do have our hourglass tanzanite, a huge sphene, a big ruby. Let me know if you'd like the zircon there. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I would think it's going to be gone by then, but I'll try it. 60 seconds. And then I think our Alexandrite pendant still here. If you'd like to get that Alexandrite pendant, say the word. I think our 7-carat tanzanite is still here. I'm not sure. I know we had a lot of people talking about a lot of tanzanites there. We had the unheated, we had the Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. So I'm not sure what's left there. You want to check with your operators before we go. We've got about 23 minutes. You can call tomorrow. It won't do any good. Tomorrow, can't place orders tomorrow or Tuesday, so you got to make sure you get them in now, because in 23 minutes now we sign off. So you'd have to wait. I wouldn't wait till Wednesday night when you see us on the air at 5 o'clock to wait to make purchases, because by then, yeah, it's going to be probably gone here at the end of the show here today. So that's the thing. A lot of people wait till the end of the show to make the decisions on what they'd like to have. Please do that now. Just a reminder, we still have, I guess, our zircons here. This Morganite is here in the pear shape, one that we started the show with. Just can't imagine how this is still here. Maybe it's the rose gold, I don't know. But it is staying the rose gold, but it's a true pink. It looks like a pink diamond. It's a pink Morganite with that 168 size in the pear shape. It's got 46 points in diamonds as well. And that one, plus our bangles are still here. Our bezel set bangles, not a call from our requester. So maybe you want to take advantage of that. Men's Paraiba still here. Our owl is still here with the tourmalines. Our Paraiba feather is still here. Our yellow diamond is still here. Now this one you probably didn't see. It was a lot of hours ago. We'll show it to you. This one's $9.99, 168, private collection Morganite. Here's the yellow diamond ring. I got very excited about it because, well, how can you not get excited about that? Even when you're like, so I'm jaded towards jewelry and I'm not afraid to admit it. I see a lot of good jewelry. What can I say? So it takes a lot to just stop and say, wow, what's that? This is new and fresh and fabulous, and it's 1128270. And call me on the Morganite. Call me on the blue zircon pendant. I think that's still here. The Made in Italy necklace. We're in the last 21 minutes of the show. So it really is up to you guys here. What do you want to see before we go? This ring is only $49.99. And that's when every yellow diamond, the pear shapes, the big oval, they're all really, really large center stones. They are. This is where, again, I look at this and I think of the bracelet we had. Remember the tennis bracelet, which was sold immediately because it had those really large yellow diamonds that all could have been center stones in rings. The same thing applies here. The oval and the pear shapes could all be some of the brightest individual stunning stones you would see centered up in a ring, and instead they're all here put together to make this big, almost like a floral-like, lacy-like cocktail ring in the yellow diamonds, so consistent. It's a 37-point center. You have the halo, 9 points around that, and then you're also getting the 211. That's the big pear-shaped weight total. Take all those pear shapes, add them up. You got 2 carats 11 there. Love seeing it for only, well, $49.99 to get a lot of great diamond weight, 310. But it's a huge upgrade, of course, because you're getting the color that you have, the big sizes you have. the specialty cuts that are there as well. And that is going to be our last call on that yellow diamond ring. And I'll try it on here for you as well, so you can see how large it is, because that's kind of the thing that's going to be more critical here. It's not going to be for everybody because of the size of the ring, that's for sure. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Take a look at that. That is something special. And another piece you could wear, ring finger, middle finger, index finger for certain, but there is only one, stays as is. It is that upgrade of having all 18 karat solid gold as well. And that is only $49.99. Big value. One only. This is the kind of piece that you don't want to let slip through your fingers, because obviously not something we see all the time. That's the important thing. We don't see pieces like that very often. We know that. You've got the $49.99 price tag. The yellows are as vibrant as ever. I think it looked gorgeous with that tennis bracelet we had earlier that was gone so quickly, because again, same type of color, same brightness, and kind of almost neon. No greens in it, but just a really highlighter yellow, very, very bright. So that would be our last look at it here. Wouldn't be surprised if that goes here at the end of the show. This is when a lot of people are making their decisions. 19 minutes left to go. Don't see you on Mondays or Tuesdays at all. No show, no day, no night. It's just Wednesday night. And please don't forget, set your alarms, write yourself a note, put it in your phone, put it on the calendar. Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Got to be with us. So many big things happening this week. I'm not supposed to tell you about this. Never mind. Should I tell you? Should I not tell you? Okay, I probably shouldn't. You got to be with me on Wednesday. I'm not sure I'm authorized to say anything yet, but something big is happening on Wednesday. So be here. Wednesday, big thing. Big things happening. All right, so here we go. That's going to be $49.99. Okay, what else do we have left? Anything else you want to see? One more time before we go. How about a beautiful emerald necklace with a big emerald and big diamonds for under $2,000? Yeah. What if I just tell you the price and then show you the piece? Because that's where it's going to be a little bit hard to understand. This necklace has an emerald. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to sell it. It sits well. Yeah, actually it sits well. That's really pretty. 5 diamonds, 1 emerald. I was worried it wasn't going to sit properly, but I just realized my chain was all crooked. So that's why. When you have it, oh, this drop, this is so elegant. This is 5 individual diamonds. They're all going to be pear shapes. 75 points in the diamond weight. It's item number 111. Wow, I didn't realize this was that old. 7267. I thought this was new. This is not something that we've seen very often. It is our 93-point Colombian emerald at the base in the oval with 75 points in diamonds among the 5 pear-shaped white diamonds. It's in 18 karat and it's rose and white. It is all attached. This will not come off this chain, but that's why we gave you all the adjustability. 18 inches in length, but you can make it shorter, and probably will, because there's so much length to the 1.5 inches of the drop. So you may want to wear it at 16 because you're going to get that extra drop. You may want to wear it at 17. You can do anything you want up to 18 inches, but know you're going to have 1.5 inches beyond that. Allison, did you have a question? I can. I will, and I can. Yes. This is $19.99. I still can't get over that. When you've got an 18 karat gold necklace, the yellow gold is going to be the necklace and the setting for the emerald. The white gold is going to be the setting for the diamonds. I'm going to try to show you up close. Obviously, they're all hinged, so I'm not sure how well it's going to sit on the wheel by itself. But just so we can really see all the details of these stones, look at that. And there's the emerald, and of course, these are probably not going to sit up on their own very well, but there you can see the white diamonds are in the white gold. Look at all 5 dripping in diamonds. Yes. Go ahead, Jason. Oh, okay. So our Morganite just sold. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and just flash something here for you. I think this one is gone, but I'm not sure because something's come back. So that's going to be with the diamonds around it. I love that too. Did you just see that? Diamonds around the basket for the emerald. How cute is that? What a detail there. So yes, diamond weight is total 75 points. Again, you see how it's attached with this O-ring, so that will not come off. And that's going to be $19.99. That is gorgeous. Look at that. I love the way those look. That is so elegant. And look at that. Emerald is just clean from the front to the back. Stunning. $19.99 on that one. Let me know. Here we go with the, I'm going to have you check because I don't know where this stands because we had a lot of people talking Tanzanites there for a minute with the unheated and now the Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. It is, and someone just asked to see it again, flash it. So here we go, 112-8430, the 7-carat 04 with the 75 points in diamonds. And that last necklace is still here. We moved on, but it's still here. So you can call me on that emerald and diamond piece, and I hope you will because it's gorgeous. This is the 704, and that was down to $39.99. So I don't know if that one's still here. You'll have to check with your operators. And then I'm going to recap the feather ring. We have that blue zircon pendant, which I hope is going out to somebody. And then we've got, let's see, anything else we need to show before we go? It's last call on our Sunday, everybody. This is that $39.99 704. Alexandrite in the trillion with the heart shape. That pendant altogether, that is still here. Our owl brooch is still here. I've got to recap this ruby. You might have missed this earlier. Here's the ruby in platinum. Look at this ruby. And then I'll try on that Tanzanite because the best way to see it, you can't appreciate those diamonds. The diamonds don't look good. I mean, the diamonds, I'll just say it, they don't look good when it's sitting on that wheel. And that's not because the diamonds don't look good. It's because it's just the way that they hit the light there. This is what you're seeing here. Now that does look good. And that's what we're all about here. So that's going to be, again, just a little revisit to our 704. Item number was 8430. There's the 704, and that's what you see when you wear it. That's what you see in person. That's that great look we love. So there it is at $39.99, a beauty, no doubt about it. Look what that does. Look at the shine off that stone. And then, of course, the beautiful complimentary baguettes beside it. And that's $39.99. Now, let's go back to our ruby that we're recapping here. Just a few last pieces to go before we run out of time. That emerald and diamond necklace is still here with that kind of Y design stiletto interest look there. We loved that. And then here we go with the ruby. 111, 84 points in diamonds. And such a wonderful way to celebrate what rubies are all about at their highest level. Jess, what are you taking over there? Don't forget about, okay, gotcha. Here's the 111, 84 points in diamonds, and this one will be only $19.99. We got that one down into discount, like down and dirty discount right there. 111, and I don't mean dirty on the stone. The stone is clean and pristine as can be. So that is a lovely, lovely piece there. Another beautiful option for our ruby lovers, and nobody does what we do on rubies. Our Burmas are the best. Of course, that's the best origin you can get. And then, of course, that really great clarity. You're seeing the blue reds that are coming through so well. And that is really a lovely, lovely piece for a $19.99 price tag. So a beautiful value there. We've still got that pink zircon, the men's Paraiba. I know the Morganite finally sold. Thank you on that one. We've got our gold quartz still here. Don't forget about the Tanzanite. We have the round. Did you see it? The 27. Oh, and by the way, the Paraiba. Last call on that Paraiba, the 228 Paraiba, before it goes back up to $60,000. This also, I don't know what got into me. I brought this out way too early. Look at this, the 27 karat 90 blue wing block D Tanzanite. That's the largest one we have set in jewelry with the 3 carat 59 diamond weight. And that is here for $17,777. Yes, Zine. Oh, you got it. Okay, I won't recap that then. Thank you. Who got that one? Thank you. Oh, and good to hear from him. Well, hi, Stanley. Thank you. Our men's Paraiba ring is sold. And then here's the Tanzanite. 111-8240 is your item number. That is nearly 28 carats in a round in that museum reserve. And here it is with the 3 carats 59 of trillion and white diamonds together. And that is here for $17,777. And it is a whopper of a piece. 1.25 inches in its diameter overall, bales all the way around it because, again, it's got baskets. The basket work is the bale and the bale is the basket. So that's really what's happening there, and of course a really great look. So let's go back to the wheel. We'll take another look at that ruby quickly. We'll glance at that. And so since we've got the gents Paraiba gone, probably time to get the ladies Paraiba gone, which of course the 228 is here, but also look at this. There is the fabulous 40 pointer in the leaf or feather design ring. It's item number 1128171. And don't forget about that emerald necklace. The emerald necklace with that drop is still here with all those diamonds. The big yellow diamond cocktail ring still here for $49.99. Just a couple last pieces with 10 minutes left to go in the show. We need to hear from you if you have any thing you want to consider or see again. You know, that's the key. Like, let us know if you want to see it. Easier to make a decision if at least you get one last glimpse at it. And here is our feather ring. I had an auction. Let's see if we can do something different. I'll make it $14.99 first caller on that one. And then our ruby is here, yellow diamond cocktail ring. I do have an emerald ring that I haven't shown you yet, so I'll get that in here really quickly so that we don't have to just have the emerald necklace, but the ring to go with it as well. And then, of course, this one, a beautiful ring to wear anywhere on the hand. You don't have to wear just the ring finger here. It would be beautiful anywhere, middle finger, index finger, kind of stackable style. It's a really pretty way to do Paraiba at a more affordable price tag as well. That's always nice because, you know, we have the 228 here for only $14,999. I'll give that a last look as well, but that's a beautiful color and a great neon is what we're going for. We want clarity, we want neon, we want glow. That's what you're getting right here, and just not a huge size and really a more kind of personality driven type ring. So got a few more pieces to move before we go. Let me know if you have any questions or requests. Obviously, we're always here to take those up until the very last second. And then a reminder, and did our demantoid go, Jess, or is that still here? Okay, so the rush or the Namibian demantoid, the 391 is still here. That ring, it has been here longer than I have. And it's so stunning. I just don't even understand it. It's really one of our best. Maybe it could be one of those that just doesn't translate on TV. It must be it. It must be. It's just got to be that. Just a reminder, this is our last look at this one. This one's got to go up to $60,000. So anytime this can be purchased going forward here, but it's going to have to go up to $60,000. That's a big, big, big difference from where it is right now on 0729, because that is our 228 Paraiba. Bright as can be, electrified color, and it's also that huge diamond platform. I mean, they go side to side. Carat 18 in diamond weight. It is down to $14,999 instead. So you can either go $14.99 for this Paraiba or $14,999 for this Paraiba. Obviously, the difference the size makes, well, it's a big difference in the world of neon, blue-green, copper-bearing tourmalines, but really need to give that a last look because at the end of this show, which is only a few minutes away, that has to go up in price. And we don't want to do that, but that's the reality of the market value on the stone. It has nothing to do with gold or diamonds. That's going up too. That's not the reason. We're not moving our prices up. We're just, again, that stone, we have to really put that, and market value is $60,000 a carat. Not $60,000 for a 228 with diamonds and gold. So the difference there is pretty significant. And again, if you call me at a later date, it's such a difference. And to get that at $14,999, take it from me. I'm a Paraiba lover. I'm a Paraiba collector. I've collected them for years. Luckily, I got to collect them before the prices went nuts. And you do too now. You get that opportunity to collect one now for a price that is really significant in the discount. It's, look at the money you're saving there. To be saving $45,000 is, I would say, significant. And the truth is, our $50,000 price, I mean, the plan is to take it to Vegas. So that's in a week. JCK show, the most glamorous, big jewelry-oriented show of the entire year on the planet. It's going. And if that was in a wholesale trade show for $60,000, you're going to have literally a line of people in the industry who want to pay $60,000 because it's such a good value. And now for us today, for the next 7 minutes and 15 seconds or until it sells, it's here for $14,999 instead. So to get it under $15,000, I mean, it is the piece of the day that really needs to go before we do here. That's the truth. It's got to go. It's got to get a home. It really does. And it would be a shame to leave it here. And I'll try it on. Let me try it on for you. Side-to-side diamonds, that's the carat 18. Such a good look. Here it is. Oh my, look at that perfect blue-green. It's just vibrant. Look at how the elevators of light, you see all that ripple of color and light and neon going through it. It's got a carat 18, beautiful round brilliant diamond side to side. And for $14,999, it's unbelievable. Take advantage of it. That's something amazing. Really good. And we've got our last now. 6 minutes, not a lot of time. Shall I show you the demantoid? I mean, we might as well. There are prized pieces of the entire inventory. I mean, it really is true. There are just elite pieces, and then there are next level beyond what you find in a museum, and yet they're here to shop from home for with us through a great discounted value. Look at this. This is the demantoid. It's the Namibian demantoid. It's the 391. It's 1115291. It is our trillion fancy cut. It would be a great day to get it a home. It really would. There's obviously the Paraiba for $15,000. There's the Namibian demantoid you're seeing here with that gorgeous dispersion. This being a stone that's known for dispersion does it better than anything else. Really does. and you've got the trillion cutting. It's item number 1115291. It's our 391. It's 18 karat solid gold. It has the yellow diamonds. Everything about it is custom. This is completely custom for the stone. Obviously, you don't take a unique trillion cut like that and just drop it into a mounting. It's got to be custom made. It was made a long time ago. And yet, over the years that it's been here, mostly in a vault, I mean, it's taken up residence in a vault pretty much, it has been dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping in price. And we have 86 points in diamonds. That's the white diamonds. You get the 20 points in the pairs among the 3 in the pear-shaped diamonds that really accentuate the corners. And you're getting this incredible 18 karat gold finished on the inside, great under gallery inside the mounting so that it's comfortable to wear. Because if a piece doesn't that defeat the purpose of wearing jewelry? Absolutely. So I never want you to be in that position where you're going, I can't wear it, it's not comfortable. You've got a chance here to own something incredibly important, and it's down to a price that maybe you're going to the Vegas show. Maybe you're going to JCK. See you there. Maybe you're headed that way. You want to just put it in your car and resell it. Okay, that's going to be the way to do it instant, because that is a 391. Who has them? Where are they? This is about as rare and elite as gems get, and it's under $10,000. It's $99.99. So whether you're taking the 228 Paraiba for its last call at $14,999 or you're getting the demantoid for $99.99, these are the moments, and you've got a money back guarantee too. So you get it at home and then decide. Then you determine, do I want it? Do I want to keep it? Is it perfect for me? Do I love it? Is it comfortable? I mean, is that the piece that you need? Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong with either a large Paraiba or the demantoid. They are both high level stones, and they are, well, $99.99 for the demantoid and only $14,999 for the big 228 in that Paraiba. Thank you for being with me today. We have about 3 minutes left to go. If you have any questions about what you've seen all week long, you never know, it might still be here. Check with your operators. This is a really important stone. Obviously, I know there's been a lot of consideration over it. We've had a lot of people talking about it. We have collectors out there that know that these are those really fleeting moments that you wait for because they're once in a lifetime. They really are, and that's no exaggeration. That's not an overstatement. These are once in a lifetime opportunities you get to see it, yes, but to make it affordable, to put it on sale, to make it available, but to make it affordable at the same time. And if you want to just, like, let's say you want to put just 5,000 on one card and 5,000 on another, we can do that for you. It's not a big deal. It's just, if that's going to help make it more accessible, the point is you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Same thing with the Paraiba. Let's say you want to put 7,500 on one card and 7,500 on the other. If that's what, makes it a little bit easier or attainable so that you don't miss out on the opportunity altogether, let's do that. We're not beyond, we want to help you. I think all we do is really, we are dedicated to bringing you pieces that are out of the norm, that are incredible prices. That's all we do. So if we can help you out to make something, even a little bit, more doable here so you don't miss out on the opportunity, because that's really what's so essential here. It's the opportunity. That's the $14,999 Paraiba. There's the demantoid out of Namibia for $99.99. And we have 2 minutes left of the broadcast. We're here for a couple minutes taking calls after we go off the air. You know what happens? Pieces like those and other pieces from today, they sell. They get their home, they're out the door, and you can call me tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday. Again, we only have a show on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're off tomorrow and Tuesday. I'll be taking up residence at Dodger Stadium for the next few days, so I will see you there. But again, this is going to be our fabulous last call on those 2 rings, and that's why you want to do it today, because by the time Wednesday rolls around, those are long gone. By the time 5 minutes from now rolls around, they're likely going to be gone. So that's going to be it, guys. Last call, $99.99 for the demantoid on your right, $14,999 on that Paraiba on the left. Can't go wrong. If you can do both, because that really kind of satisfies really 2 of the more difficult pieces to get on the bingo card, so to speak. So you would be, if it's gemstone collecting bingo, you are really going to be on the, you're going to be on the fast track there to the ultimate collection. So give us a call. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air to help you out with this or anything else you saw. It's worth it to make the phone call, check and see if it's still available with your operators. They'll let you know. Now remember, we're off on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so we do not have a show morning or evening. We're back Wednesday night. It's 5 o'clock Pacific. Now I do have something very special kicking off on Wednesday, so I hope you can make a point to be with us and write your little reminders, because I know that seems a little bit of a ways from now, but make sure you're with us. 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central Time and 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have 3 hours of amazing jewelry on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So keep that in mind. don't forget, again, I know Monday, Tuesday off, and then we see you back on Wednesday. It's kind of like the start of our week. So we look forward to seeing you then. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful Monday and Tuesday in the interim. And I hope you guys enjoy, especially to our birthday girl, Donna, out there, if she happens to be with us. Happy birthday to you, Donna. I'll be celebrating a birthday this evening as well. So not mine, but very, very, very dear and important person. So anyway, thank you all so much. Whatever your day entails, I hope it's a good one. Be well and be safe until Wednesday night at 5 o'clock when I see you next. But for now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. We wish you a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. See you Wednesday.